if that's right, because you're secretly playing D&D.
Hmm?
Because you're secretly playing D&D.
Yep. Wouldn't want everyone to know I'm a loser.
Also, you don't want your parents to know you're flaunting your grounding.
Yeah, my parents aren't too fond of me playing. So much so they completely forbade it.
What? Wait, they grounded you for playing D&D?
No. From, not for.
Oh, okay.
Could you imagine?
I would have been like, wow,
No, I got an email from my history teacher. And my parents are, well, white, so they don't really like emails from teachers that aren't good, positive.
Yeah, bottom line boils down to, he got a bad grade on his test!
Actually, no, not even. I just got late.
Why were you late?
If you're late more than twice in the same week, she'll email your parents 3 times. You get a detention. Keep in mind, I'm in... What grade am I in? 11th.
Why were you late, though?
Oh, because I woke up late?
So...
Yeah, I should have seen that one coming.
Okay. So your parents already knew about this and didn't ground you until they got an email. Lovely.
No, because they don't know that I'm late. They just... Like, usually I make it a minute or 2 before the bell.
Oh. Gotta work on your timing. Anyway.
Yeah. Shall we?
We're here.
Last time on Tales of Oberos?
Oh, that's right.
Freaky, play the music.
I need to go and get the music, because I forgot about the music.
There's the frogs.
Well, Pop-Tart probably hasn't moved us to the map yet.
We still haven't found them, I think.
Yeah.
Did
They
we?
didn't watch them.
We're here to kill some average frogs.
Some average-sized frogs.
Get some frog legs.
Make some nice gourmet meals.
Delicious.
Hey guys, what happened to Oren?
And he just said that he didn't quite have the motivation to play, and we agreed that he probably just shouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of told you so, but at the same time, it wasn't
Just
as
not
bad
everyone
as I thought.
here told me so, except for Roomba, who didn't seem to care all too much.
Roomba's very polite. Anyway, I have the music ready.
It's okay, Roomba, you can tell us to fuck off.
Oh.
Carrying on the Canadian stereotype.
Tell me when.
Wait. Hold up.
Have the recap music at the ready.
I bought Monster like earlier today specifically to bring it here.
So you can be up all night, your mother can be extra angry at you and ground you too.
Yep.
Soon we'll have another...
Did you draw a mini axe next to your character?
Soon we'll have another month hiatus and I'll run that desert campaign. Anyway.
Alright. Hit my jam. Last time on Tales of Oberos, the party had met up with the strange Mothman that was seen prior. Not much was done that episode, but aptly after was, cut short. Nevertheless, we attempt to move past that. Now, the heroes have been escorted to the farm, where 2 beasts lay havoc upon it. Rather amphibious beasts. Thus, we meet them back here today in order for them to slay. What holds after? What holds inside the mind of this Mothman? What? And will people just shut up about what Cedric did?
Never.
I know the answer to one of those.
Never.
I should bring a new threat next time, so you guys can get a wizard that actually tries to murder you. Anyway, moving on.
Hey, I don't want Cedric to die either. All right.
No, I'm messing with you. Move on. We got stuff.
All right. As stated in the recap, there are two large amphibious things laying chaos upon the fields of which these people grow their crops. They're about the size of humans, and they're looking awfully hungry.
What time of the day is it? And what are the surroundings looking like?
It's looking about noon.
Is
And
there
our lad ain't here yet.
Move the flavor text.
Just move into the corner. Because I want to do this introduction right.
Alright.
As you remember, last you saw him, he, quote, went off to get his weapon.
And what about the surroundings? What did they look like?
The surroundings, behind you is the rest of the city. You stand atop of a hill that has been repurposed into a farm. A rather large one at that.
So, like, pretty grassy.
There are crops, and the field is tilled. So, no, not very grassy.
Alright. So, croppy?
I am not a
I guess you could describe it as that.
Yes. Yes, you are.
But,
Alright. From the far distance, you hear the sounds of subtlety dying as you hear somebody screaming at the top of their lungs. You look behind you. It's Scaros, wielding what seems to be a large pair of hedge clippers. Barber scissors? Shears? Call them what you will. They're scissors.
So, like, that one girl from Kill La Kill?
Thank you, Freaky. I'm sorry for kind of railroading you guys into this, unable to give you guys the opportunity to do a sneak attack.
There was too much shit going on, don't worry about it. Anyway.
As we would...
Plus, that would require a stealth roll, which I probably would have ruined.
How many
the two frogs perk up to facing towards the winged Mothman.
They're going towards Mothman?
No, they look at him.
They look at him.
As anyone would, should they hear screaming in the distance.
Question: with or without murderous intent?
Wait. Who has the murderous intent?
The frogs.
Honestly, I can guess the. I'm gonna go with the frogs because they're the only one.
They seemingly have amphibious attempts.
Amphibious intent.
They're frogs. Come on.
And there's a giant bug in the air.
Have you ever seen an angry frog? Me neither. Let's go.
It's like great. We have a bite.
Oh yeah, how do they eat you? They probably like gulp you whole.
Yep.
Anyway.
Have you seen Konosuba?
Yep, that. I've been making that joke nonstop.
Who shall go first? I say we just sit back and watch the Mothman do the work.
Well, for now, Pop-Tart.
We watched the frogs eat Mothman and call it a day.
Yeah, I wanna see
Everyone agrees.
What if he's like secretly OP?
Secretly. Can we get
quick spoiler, he's not.
Can we get a map and some menus?
Like, he's a mystic, but I don't think that he'll be able to fight on his own.
So do we help him?
I mean, you can.
Whatever
He's effectively flying overhead now.
Oh, he's
now
flying!
they're looking at us.
No, don't bring him to us!
Where are these frogs, Pop-Tart?
Yeah, can you...
Alright, I need to...
Frogs.
I need fucking tokens up in this bit.
Pop-Tart, I'm gonna need to talk to you about preparation.
Yeah, I know. I'm just not very apt in the mechanics of roll-playing.
You're not very what?
Apt in the mechanics.
You and me both.
I mean, you could still draw on like a map of a farm and put some frog tokens down.
Also, my sketch tablet doesn't seem to work with Roll20 for some reason.
No, it doesn't. Why don't use the? There's a whole system for this, Pop-Tart. Like, type in frog on the artwork thing.
Hold up,
Is it so small?
Where is it?
There you go. Here's one of them.
Next to journal. Or
Are they actually so small?
I mean that's a 5x5 space, so they're like large creatures. I mean, yeah, there's also like monsterless giant frogs.
What the fuck's the image of that frog?
I shouldn't be looking at that right now. But yeah, Pop-Tart.
Whoa!
Yeah, Pop-Tart.
This is quickly devolved.
Okay, so what you can do is you can select that whole thing and copy and paste. We can go ahead and use that as the mini. There are giant frog stats in Compendium Pop-Tart.
Hold up.
Ah, yes.
Right.
There's the second.
Oh, that didn't work as intended.
I'm gonna have to teach Pop-Tart how to properly do things.
How to get that non-stop cock.
How to, like, set up monster stat sheets and get minis and draw maps.
You're your opponent.
Should we wait till it's finished?
Let's get this started.
There's only one?
About we frogs.
Alright.
I wonder if Hito
Perfect.
understands the concept of what we're doing.
No.
It's very simple. Just tell him.
There you go.
What was the guess? Like, did we have to kill them, or did we just have to like get them away?
Hito, we must kill the frogs for the boar festival. It's the only way.
You were directed to kill them and keep their corpses intact.
Oh,
How?
no. How am I gonna do this?
What?
Somewhat intact.
Okay.
Intact enough for the meat
Not
market.
missing vital parts.
Intact enough for the meat market.
Yeah.
Bring the whole frog, no disintegrations.
No disintegrations.
I'm looking...
Sorry, I should have done that in Vader's voice.
No disintegrations. Anyway, that was not very good, I know. Moving on.
Well, better than anything I could muster up.
Okay, are there 3 frogs or... Okay.
There are 2.
Alright. So there's 2
It's okay.
frogs. Is this just a big open field, or is there anything here?
As I said, it's a farm field. The ground is tilled, and the frogs are making a visual mess of things.
Okay. Oh, we're looking
They're
at cornfields?
freaking-
We're not in a cornfield. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to see them.
Yeah, I know.
I sure wouldn't.
What?
Nice.
Cornfield?
We're not.
Are we in talking range of the Mothman?
Nope, he is flying above you, screaming.
Such a cast ray of frost. Anyway.
Roll for initiative.
Yes.
I've been waiting to say that.
So make sure you all click your tokens first.
What do you mean token?
Your
token.
Your character on the map. Your token.
Oh.
So click your token, then click the word initiative on your character sheet.
Alright.
Now, Pop-Tart, do you see the little clock insignia on the toolbar on the far left?
Yeah.
Click that.
Huzzah! 17! Why am I so damn lucky?
Yes. Now,
what's
it's currently not... Yeah, it's currently not compiled, so go to the little cog wheel, the settings thing, and set it to descending. There should be a button that says descending.
Wait, what?
Just click that.
Why does Domeric get to go first?
Alright.
There we go. Because
there
he
you go.
hadn't set it up yet. Give him a minute.
Wait, so I go first?
Depending
yes,
on the frog.
Yes, you wait. I need to roll for the frogs now.
Oh, Pop-Tart, you shouldn't have exited it. Now we can't see it anymore.
Oh,
I think that
there you go.
Yeah.
Wait, I can't even do that. Never mind.
Yeah. So, Pop-Tart, roll for the frogs. Just click... If you want them to share initiative, just click one, do it, or you can have them have separate turns. Just click a token, then roll initiative.
So what are my options now?
Did you build a character sheet for these frogs?
Yeah. Never mind. You were talking.
Or are you using the compendium notes? Preparation.
So basically nothing is ready?
Yep, he had a full week to do it and did nothing.
Wait, what? What's happening?
Nothing.
Yep, we're playing the waiting game right now. He's setting up initiative, Tori. Give him a minute.
What?
He's setting up initiative. Give him a second.
I want to mad dash to the frogs and let them eat me.
No, stop trying to kill yourself. I will make you roll another character if you kill yourself.
No.
Yeah, your fucking project.
Imagine dying during the first encounter.
Yeah, that's what serves me the best.
I will force production on Project Oni-chan if you kill yourself.
No.
What?
That's what we call the project. That's not the actual name of the character.
You know it's gonna be the actual character name.
Yes.
Peter was a character, like a project name, and then it become a character.
Guys, if your characters die, what's your backup character?
I have
I
so
do
many.
not have one.
I know you do, Cedric.
Yeah. Like Tori, I will give you a character. You can play Savior or whatever if you don't.
No.
Fucking shoot him out like their homework assignment.
Alright.
Fucking From? Really?
Anyway, it's Cashmere's turn.
It's the exact opposite of what I wanted. Because I'm so painfully clueless as to what I'm doing. Alright, who's...
Pop-Tart, you're gonna need the turn order.
Oh fuck, I deleted it.
Leave it open, please.
I'm also going to need options as to what I can do.
Okay.
Besides...
So... Okay, God, I have to explain turns to you too. Okay, so you have an action, a bonus action, a free action, and a movement. Your action can be like an attack, or casting a spell, or manipulating a complex object. Someone... Was that Rhythm Bot?
Okay, good.
Rhythm.
Yeah, or manipulating a complex object like a puzzle box or like picking a lock. A bonus action is a simple action or a semi-simple action or a simple action that would require a check, like pulling a rusted lever or like fishing something out of your backpack or putting something in your backpack. Then you have your movement. You have 30 feet of movement. If you use your action to dash, you can move 60 feet. You can move double your movement if you use your action to dash, but that'll use your action. There's also, you have to think about your pistol's range, like your gun's range.
Yeah, which I have to keep with me at all time.
Well, it should be right there in your attacks and spellcasting. Click the little cog wheel next to your pistol. It should tell you the range. So you should have 2 ranges there. What's the smaller number?
Yeah, 60, within 60 feet. So I should be fine, right? Right?
Nope. You're more than 60 feet away. What's the big number?
240.
240. So without moving, you can make an attack at this distance at disadvantage, or you can move closer and make a normal attack.
Well, obviously, I'm going to move closer.
Okay. You have 30 feet of movement.
Alright, so what is a feet?
Okay. Each square is 5 feet. So do it in 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So
5?
Yeah, you can move 6 squares, basically.
By the way, to your left is
15.
Is a wheat field. 20. To your right is a cornfield.
Okay.
Wait.
Why are you moving away from the frogs?
What
am I, a coward?
What?
Yeah, actually.
What was that, Tori?
What are these orange lines here?
Those are the cutoff points for when the vegetable fields becomes the wheat and the cornfields.
10.
Okay. Is it the invisible
15.
wall?
Am I in range yet?
No, you go into them to hide.
Yeah. Like cornfields, you won't be able to see, but you also won't be able to be seen because they're taller than you or as tall as you, depending on your height.
Oh, we are now in the cornfield.
I think we're in the wheat
field.
Oh my god,
the cornfield is to your right, wheat field is to your left.
Where are we then?
Third.
You're in a vegetable field.
Okay, we're in the tomato patches. That's fine.
Oh, yummy.
Alright.
Tomato paste.
I am within range.
5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Yep, and you still have 5 feet of range to work with. If you want to move, but you don't need to. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
If I move one lower, am I still within range of the top one?
Yep. You are in range of both of them right now.
Coop.
So would you like to make an attack?
Yes, I shall attack.
Which one are you attacking?
One.
Click and hold the one you're attacking.
Which one's Frob 1? The top one or the bottom?
Just choose the one on the map you want to attack. You want to attack that one?
I want to attack Frob 1.
2.
Okay.
That's Frob 2? Is that Frob 1?
Yep.
It doesn't matter, but okay. Well, unless you can one-shot it, I guess. Okay, so click your pistol on your attacks and spellcasting. Make sure you don't have the cogwheel thing open, otherwise you'll edit it. So click the cogwheel.
Cogwheel is closed. So hand cannon.
Yeah, click the word hand cannon.
Bang.
Okay, that's a 15. Pop-Tart, does that hit? What's its AC? No, you don't have to tell it its AC.
Hits.
That hits. Now click the word hand cannon in the chat. 6 piercing damage.
Bang. Oh wait, let me lower my bullet count.
Yep, make sure you do that.
In chamber.
There you go. You remembered.
Bang.
What I taught you. Good boy.
Yes. Ha. Bullets. Counting. Call me Archer.
Okay, so Pop-Tart is doing calculations.
It's alright.
It's high noon.
Are there any bonus actions?
You're not fitting the hammer yet, Spade.
What? Well, if I only kill one person, it still works.
Yes, but you can't say that for every single...
I mean, if you were ranger, if you were like a hunter ranger, you could use the pistol and then use like the escape, the horde breaker thing, and attack everything in a range. Anyway, moving on.
I throw my guns at the frog.
Anyway.
I have a large bullet that shoots guns.
So, would you like to perform any actions?
Well,
or bonus actions, sorry. You've already done your action. Any bonus action? Anything you can do as a bonus action?
I don't think I can do much besides maybe throw an acid vial at them.
That would be an action.
Ah, right.
Also, they're very far away.
Is there a way that I can ready a reload without reloading?
That would have to be your action, so no.
Also?
Sadly. Yeah, that would be an action. That would be the hold action. So that would be like you don't use your action, and then you end your turn, and then use your reaction when certain conditions are met to do it. So, for instance, you could say, like, if one comes within 30 feet of me, I want to attack it. So you would not use your action on your turn, and then when it's on its turn, if it moves within 30 feet of you, you'd shoot it, and that would use your reaction.
What would be a secondary action that they even can do?
At this time, probably nothing, sadly.
But I don't really understand the concept of secondary action.
Bonus action. Bonus action is like a quick, simple action that you could do that might require a check. So, like, pulling a rusty lever, or putting your gun in your backpack, or taking a gun out of your backpack, or, I don't know, like, probably making a strength check to, like, grab someone by the back of the neck and force them on, like a teammate, by the back of the neck and force them onto the ground. To, like, you know, get down! That might be your bonus action.
Oh, well, I'll just...
You're very far away.
Tell the Mothman.
That would be a free action. Yeah, that would be a free action. You can speak a short sentence or two as a free action. So, like, on the left, or get down!
Yeah, just tell Mothman to
get
down from the sky.
Alrighty then. So you yell that. No bonus actions? Question mark.
Well, there's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
Consider yourself.
Would you like to move 5 feet? Because you have 5 feet of movement left.
Ooh, I can move 5 feet.
Yeah. You can move 1 square if you want. Okay. Are you ending your turn?
Yes, that is the end of my turn.
Okay,
Adam, would you please describe what just happened in your wondrous turn?
So, upon seeing the the battle squeak of the Mothman, throwing himself overhead, Kashmir then valiantly charges towards the southmost frog, and fires 1 bullet. Before screaming, "Get down!" Directed towards the Mothman, because I guess Kashmir is afraid of flying.
He's afraid of moths.
I hate mosquitoes.
Okay, now Pop-Tart. The bottom right of the turn order, you should see like an arrow pointing to the right. Click that.
Alright.
I'm such an idiot. I should have
Now,
told
No, okay, what the heck?
Why is that suddenly 32? What the hell?
I have no idea.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa there, bucko.
I don't know what happened there. Anyway, so now it's Frog 1's turn. What's he gonna do, Pop-Tart?
So, Frog 1 will proceed to...
Pop-Tart?
give me a second.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
The frog will proceed to... It's just...
15 feet?
Oh, it's coming towards me, isn't
25?
No, diagonal movements are worth 7.5 feet.
No.
Wait.
They're just 5 feet. You can move 5... Any square in any direction is 5 feet.
I don't have a fan the hammer, do I? No. I don't have jack shit.
Sadly, I may have talked Pop-Tart out of letting you have that at level 1. Because that's a bit ludicrous.
No, you can do it as long as you're standing still for it, and you... and for every single... You have to make a dexterity roll to determine how fast you fire. If you fail that dexterity roll, you freeze up and don't do... and waste your attack. and for every single bullet you fire, you have to make a separate roll to determine whether or not it hits.
Yeah,
In other
sounds
words,
fair.
you're very likely to misfire.
Unless I'm like really close, right?
No. Actually, being within 5 feet of a target gives you disadvantage, so you'd just be making all the attacks a disadvantage. Okay, you have to remember, when you're within 5 feet of a target, when turns are happening between turns, it's not just standing there absolutely still looking at you. It's like trying to attack you. It's swiping at you. It's like moving right to left in these 5 foot by 5 foot spaces.
Or in the case of these frogs, slowly just inching their way
I mean,
towards me.
that thing just moved 30 feet in like 2 seconds. So, no, very fast. You have to remember.
It's looking at me with amphibian intent.
Yeah, every round is 6 seconds. So technically, like every round is when every single person in the turn order has had a turn. So that means everyone is doing this all at the exact same time. So like,
all right.
Yeah. So the frog moved and you fired at the same time.
Hey, wait, do these frogs have range attacks?
Maybe, you don't know.
Oh shit.
That would be metagaming.
Oh.
You might be able to roll a check if Pop-Tart lets you. But it's not your turn right now.
I know.
Yeah.
Pop-Tart? Frog?
What would frog do?
They're going to preserve their action for now.
Okay. Is it holding an action? Or, well, you don't have to tell us if it's holding an action, but if it's holding an action, okay. Or are you just not using your action this turn? Because it can dash if it doesn't want to use its action, which would give it its whole movement again. And if Kashmir tries to move out of its attack range, which is out of within 5 feet of it, while it's within melee range of him, he'll take an attack of opportunity, which will use its reaction to do a single attack against him. Yeah, it's your call. You could also like ready an action, so it'd be like if anyone moves within the frog's melee range, it attacks them. Or whatever.
Yeah, it's going to preserve the action.
It's holding action?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, yeah, we don't know what it's readying, but yeah, have a readied action in mind, because that's not just like take the reaction whenever I want to. You need to ready an action beforehand. And if those conditions are not met, the action does not take place. Yeah, that's how readied action works.
Next is Hito.
Oh, you can measure?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
You can... Okay. 30 feet of movement is 6 squares. Just remember that. So everyone except Domerit can move 6 squares. Domerit can move 5 squares.
Cursed by tiny legs.
Yeah.
Aren't you like just as tall as Cedric?
No.
I'm shorter than Cedric.
Hey,
also, Cedric's got longer legs, because he's woman.
I'm 4'7".
Who's pink? Oh, you are.
Okay.
Hey, you guys
So,
see?
Oh my god, I can't even do this.
So,
my hand axe is at a disadvantage. With the furthest I can go. My god.
What is Hito doing, Tori? What would Hito do?
Hito's getting really nervous because Frog is coming near, so I'm gonna... I would like to run off a little more far away.
Okay, you have 30.
Oh no!
What field? This one here. This field here. What was it? This one?
I know. You know what? I'll tell you guys after.
What?
Don't worry.
But yeah, want to know which field is this?
This is the vegetable field.
No,
Or,
this one.
wait,
We're standing,
no,
but this one. This one here.
Oh.
You know, yeah, they're tomatoes. They're low-lying tomatoes. Shouldn't hinder your movement, really.
Tomato pines.
What?
They make me Coca-Cola.
We were at the vegetable field. Then there was cornfield.
Yeah,
Is this corn?
Oh wait, yeah, tomatoes are a fruit.
I mean,
let's
corn
not
is
have
here.
this debate.
And what field is this one here?
Oh, that one is the cornfields.
This is a cornfield.
Yeah. The one on top is a... No, my god.
Where? Is it top or bottom?
What?
Which one's corn?
Oh my fucking god.
Like, I'm labeling them.
Bottom one's corn.
Bottom one is
Okay.
corn.
Top one's wheat.
Okay.
I'm gonna fucking run at the cornfield inside there and hide.
You have 6 squares.
Most likely screaming, corn!
Corn! I can go here, I think.
Yeah, or you can use your action to dash and move 60 feet, so 12 squares.
30? I can go 30 around. Still. Is this 30 around here? I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna hide here because I'm fucking nervous.
Would you like to take the hide action?
I mean, it's a cornfield. Do I?
You are currently. They can't see you, but you're still like running around and being very loud. If you take the hide action, that would be moving quietly and trying to weave between the corn, so you don't wrestle it so much. It's much harder to detect.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Go to your skills tab, which is right next to your stats, and click the word stealth. This one is your action.
4 skills.
Yep.
And
it'll be towards the bottom. Stealth.
Oh, yeah.
6. So what that means is, if the frogs are looking for you, they would roll a perception check to look for you, and if they roll over a 6, they'll see you, is what that means.
Are they even paying attention to me?
Maybe not. That's up to the DM.
Alright, it's time for the description. So, you then proceed to see Hito running into the field screaming corn. Unfortunately for Hito's sake of subtlety, which he most likely has none, he is still screaming the word corn, making stealth almost impossible. I'm glad we have this.
Are you ending your turn, Tori?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I don't think I can do anything here.
So click
And
the
she
arrow.
is very satisfied with how that went.
Yep. This is what would Hito do? That's good. Good role playing. Okay, so Pop-Tart, click the arrow again on the turn order. And now it is Squirrel's turn. I like how I'm basically DMing this game now.
Nah. Who's doing the description? Anyway, so our colloquial Mothman is still
how high
is still raging towards one of the frogs. He goes toward this one, and of which to the frog predictably reacts by extending its tongue all the way into the air.
How high up is Squirrel's?
About 10 feet.
10 feet, so 5, 10... Yeah, he'd be 30 feet away? Well, no, he'd be 10 feet away. Never mind. Well, yeah, he'd be 10 feet away.
I know
All
where
right.
this is going.
Mm-hmm.
15.
Oh, no, so bad.
I just gotta make a dexterity save. 13 versus... So luckily, he is able to retract again, to retract his body against the incoming slimy missile of attraction. That's what we're calling it.
Yes. Smoker!
And of which to the Mothman is going to not so subtly react to. Alright. Oh. Ooh. Now, Freaky.
Mm-hmm.
Hear me out on this for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
It may sound terrible, but I didn't fill out the spell sheet for on Roll20. But the reason why was because how the fuck do I do a spell sheet for Mystics?
You would have to add the spells in manually, which is a long and painstaking process. That requires effort. What spell are you trying to cast?
Am I seriously not have ego bit? I had that.
What spell are you trying to cast?
Mystic Charm. It's effectively a cantrip.
I don't know. You'd have to look up the spell and.
Don't worry. I have the entire PDF from.
Okay. Oh, Tori will be right back. Hey, Pop-Tart.
Never mind. That only works on humanoid.
I mean, does he do it anyway? Did he know that?
Nope. Let's try to seduce the frog.
I mean, that'd be more of a you're not forced to. That'd be a judgment call. Like, does Skoros know that? Has he tried this on a non-human before?
No, he is not.
Okay.
Because, believe it or not, in a city, giant frogs aren't very common.
Yeah, dogs are. Anyway. Okay, so that's his action, I presume, or his bonus action?
It's a cantrip.
That doesn't describe it.
Oh,
It would say casting time.
It doesn't say the fucking casting time.
It should if it's a proper spell on a PDF.
Hey, you're forgetting. This is Unearthed Arcana.
It should still say it.
Hey, Pop-Tart.
I mean, I can send you the PDF.
You can.
Oh, wait. There. As an action. There you go.
At this point, I was going to say, maybe you
it
shouldn't
in
be
the,
running a
description.
misket if you...
Got a bit confused. And he hasn't used his action yet, thus, Mystic Charm time. Okay, that it's going to be succeed on a charisma saving throw.
It's not a humanoid, so wouldn't it just look at you and go...
Yeah. Man, I am just not doing very well on this. You know what? If it critically fails, only then will it not work. Okay, yeah, it didn't critically fail. So yeah, he seemingly tenses up a bit and puts two of his hands on his temples, and then quite literally nothing happens. Kind of stares at him. Recap. He ran in there. Well, flew in there. Avoided the slimy missile of attraction. And effectively did nothing except look at it really hard. Next turn! Cedric.
I mean...
Come to the cornfield with me.
DC 10 wisdom save. He makes it! Brave boy! Okay.
Wait, you have to roll for your bravery?
First combat, he's scared. Just... This won't be forever. This is just like first couple of combats because he's scared.
We'll need to...
I know exactly what to do.
Okay, so... Ray of Frost, because he's within range. That's an 8. He misses. What the fuck have you done? Oh no. I actually have to mute that because I don't know if that's copyright and it'll like mute the stream. So, there we go. That was neat. I mean, you guys can still listen to it, I just can't. So yeah, Cedric missed. Bonus action.
Cedric missed.
Yeah, he missed. Yeah. Oh, big surprise.
Why are you laughing? This is serious.
Yeah, this will be bonus.
Oh, it's serious. Come on, like take this seriously. Such as Keto, who just ran into the fucking.
Luckily, you have someone who's kind of experienced at this.
One moment.
Oh no, he does getting reduced experience.
I would actually advise against doing that unless you want the party to be unevenly leveled, which will lead to guaranteed deaths later down the line.
I usually try to just go milestone.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'm telling you right now, I mean, you can try it, but you don't want an unevenly leveled party, because that would make your encounter that you think is balanced just insta-kill one of the members.
Alright, so is it time for first a description of Cedric's turn?
First, I mean, he misses, and he's going to bonus action order Barnabas, who was here, but 5, 10, 15...
Bonus action order what?
Barnabas, the owl. Familiar, Pop-Tart.
Yeah, I know.
40.
I just didn't quite hear you the first time.
So yeah, he's going to get in the frog's face and, like, distract it, and then... let me check. Yep.
Does that give advantage in the next attack?
50, 55, 60. And then it moves over here, flyby, no attack of opportunity, and yes. I mean, that's up to Pop-Tart. It could be the help action. The owl is doing the help action, so yeah, next attack on it would probably be an advantage. And that ends his turn.
You watch as Cedric shudders in his boots at his presumably amphibian overlords. All hail the Hypnotoad, everybody. He proceeds to do a vile act of revolt in the form of Ray of Frost, but his hands are apparently too shaky to land on anything.
Mm-hmm.
On the other hand, his owl has some fucking balls to get up into the frog's face and proceed to...
Oh, wait. No, it's too late. I did the attack first like a dumbass. Cedric doesn't know that. Also, unexperienced adventurer.
Who just kind of looks at it and is now presumably going to chase it like a child going after a butterfly.
Basically, what Barnabas has done is take the help action, so the next person to attack the frog will get advantage.
So Barnabas is taking one for the team?
No, he's using the help action, and since he has flyby, the attack of opportunity can't work, and it's up to Pop-Tart if the frog decides to chase the owl or the person that's probably about to stab it. Who knows?
Yeah, but I still want to point out that Barnabas is less of a coward than Cedric.
Is a familiar.
Yeah.
I think most things are less of a coward than Cedric.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You want me to go get last? I can steal the whole party's souls. Anyway.
Let's move on.
Yeah, Cedric's
Rob, number 2. Why does that keep on changing?
I don't know what's doing that.
Rob.
Wait, are we tied for initiative?
Yes, we are. Yes, you two are.
Who has the higher dexterity? So dexterity scores?
How much do I... Oh, I have 11.
So you have a +0. Does the frog have more than the +0, Pop-Tart?
Yep, 13.
Then the frog goes first.
So,
it's frog 2, so... It's this one over here, I think.
yep. So...
Uh-oh.
Does it have 50 feet of movement? Or is it dash?
No.
Okay.
But does have the dash action.
Yep. I don't know what you're doing.
Hey, I'm 60 feet away, buddy.
Yeah, that's within range.
You're 55 feet away.
No, 60.
It's also within range. Also, the square it's on doesn't count, Kashmir.
I'm 55.
Yeah. Also, that's
So,
not within range.
Enraged by the by Kashmir's lead marksmanship, he proceeds to bolt over to into his face.
Maybe we've gotten on. The wrong foot.
I'd like to see that in a court case. You've been convicted of shooting this man. How do you plead? I feel as if we got off on the wrong foot.
I feel I plead Hungary.
And that's just going to be it. Domric, you're up.
Okay.
So
there's actually someone. It actually got in my range. I don't have to.
Huzzah!
I swear I totally planned for this.
You got lucky and outsmarted the frog.
So I'm just gonna charge. Pull up my warhammer and just
Don't
hit
forget
the
your
shit
axe
out of
there.
it. Oh, I'm not using the hand axe.
Do you just leave it behind?
No,
Oh, it's
he's
just-
carrying it. Ignore that axe.
Yeah, it's just for if I ever
It's on his
throw it.
belt.
It's if I ever throw it, so that I actually can leave it where it landed.
All right.
So. Oh, come on.
12.
What?
Does it hit?
Oh wait, you have advantage because Barnabas. is
Not on
trapped
that
in
one.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, that's frog too. You're right. Never mind.
You,
No.
and by one, you hit.
Oh, thank God, that would have looked ridiculous if I didn't.
Yeah, you would have bounced off his.
Are you one-handing or two-handing?
One-handing, I have the shield.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh!
Nice.
Max damage!
Thunk.
Good start for Domric.
And that's all I can do.
So you batter the frog in front of you with a mighty swing, and he lets out a loud croak and a cracking sound.
I'm being sound effects.
Describe the blood.
It's a bludgeoning weapon. Come on.
What?
There is bruising.
It has the word blood in it.
There's bruising. Moving on.
Well, you can like.
The bleeding is all internal. That's where the blood should be.
Yep.
Time to make it external.
Oh yeah. By the way, that frog actually is bleeding from the puncture wound. The blood is very watery.
Turned your butthole into a tube.
Anyway, is Domric ending his turn? What is Domric
Yes,
doing?
that is all I can do.
Cashmere's
All right,
turn.
Cashmere, you're out, and you.
All right.
And you got disadvantage against the frog.
Well, I'm just gonna do a little quickie, pompadorky backwards now.
It's gonna take an attack of opportunity, or would you like to
It
use an
is.
action to disengage?
What the hell's an attack of opportunity?
The frog.
If
uses
you
reaction
get
to
out of
attack
its
you.
range,
Towers attack. If you move out of their attack range, they get to attack.
Oh.
unless you take the action to disengage.
Yeah.
Okay, so what?
You won't be able
Also,
to shoot it.
Kashmir, you're a subclass of fighter. You
Yeah.
can take a hit.
I can take a hit. Do I just do nothing?
You can do what you can move. Like just because you might,
You can
be hit doesn't mean
move.
you will.
You can,
You can
all right.
attack
You
at
can
a
move and take a hit and be able to attack, or you can not be able to attack, but he does get an attack on you.
I mean, he'll be able to attack. It'll just be at disadvantage, meaning you roll 2 dice and take the lower one.
So play it safe or play risky.
Yeah.
Also, you could simply sidestep over here and hit that one.
Yeah.
But I would still be hit by the one right in front of me.
No,
if
because
you, do
you
not
don't
move out.
need
It's
the
not his
range.
turn yet.
So if I move
If you
right
move
here,
more than 5 feet of him.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
if you leave that range.
okay, well that's what I would do, but we're talking about Kashmir, so
Yeah.
Kashmir will probably do a little.
Oh
quick-
god, it's so gross. Okay.
Ew,
Are-
its tongue.
Are
Yeah,
you disengaging or are you taking
metagaming
the
right
attack
now. I'll stop.
opportunity?
Oh, I'm doing a roll backwards to attack.
Okay then, so that would be an attack of opportunity.
For flavor, can we say he does a little roll backwards?
Yeah, you dodge roll.
Wait, which one's 15 feet? Hold on, is this 15? Chicho. Yeah, there you go. Roll backwards and I pull out my gun and shabam. Or actually...
Pop-Tart, roll an attack roll against Kashmir.
Wait, if I wanted
alright.
to shoot him with a pellet, would I have to prepare in advance?
You could probably bonus action load the pellet.
Alright.
Depending on Pop-Tart's
Yeah, wait, no. You said that they're in your pocket, right?
Pocket would be easier. Backpack is like you have to open it and then rifle around to the backpack and pull it out.
They're on my belt. Everything that I have, most of everything that I have is on my belt.
Alright.
It's like in a little pouch.
Yeah.
In which case?
So, and second question, would
the
the red pellet do more damage than a regular bullet?
Do you have time to pick out a pellet, or are you picking a random one from your pouch?
Oh, I don't want to... Well, I would have Kashmir organized them. Better question.
Would he have?
Can we roll for intelligence?
Maybe.
You can.
Alright, I'm gonna roll for intelligence.
Why don't you?
Well, a save would be like something you didn't see coming. A check is to see if you did
it or not.
Yeah.
Alright.
So
intelligence check.
Let's see if he was smart.
Nope.
Okay. Alright.
Definitely not. In fact, you're certain that he left half of pellets over in Ellie.
Well, in that case, why bother? Lead does the trick.
Yeah.
Shabam!
Pop-Tart, you still need to roll your attack of opportunity on him.
Yes, I am.
Tell me when to shoot the old trusty.
That is definitely going to hit.
Damn.
Oh. Oh.
Uh-oh.
So, you in fact don't move that extra feet. Rather, the frog's tongue proceeds to lash out at you, dealing 3 damage and Freaky. What do they have to roll against grapple?
To roll against grappled, both of you roll athletics checks, and whoever gets the highest succeeds.
Haha. I am a ninja.
The chance to use acrobatics instead of athletics?
Yeah, he can. Acrobatics or athletics. Or no, that's to escape. That's to escape. It's athletics to avoid it in the first place.
So, which one do I do?
Athletics.
I already rolled the acrobatics.
Athletics.
Oh boy, that's heavier than I thought. Where's my D10?
Where's athletics? There it is. Yeah. Calm the fuck on. Kashmir. Now, come on. What happened to all those above 20? My luck's running out against the fucking...
Athletics
Unfortunately, you're going to be taking 9 damage.
Okay, so do I go into temporary hit points?
No.
You don't have any temporary hit points.
Oh, sorry. So what do I... Oh, current hit points, sorry.
You've taken 12 damage in all. What is his maximum?
Oh, shit, I'm out.
Okay.
No, you haven't taken 12 damage. You've taken...
No, he took 3 from the first attack, and he's taking 9 from this. 9, 10, 11, 12. He's taking...
No, I meant that as, like, total.
Oh, okay, so I'm still at 3 hit points.
Okay.
Because I knew that he hadn't, like, taken them off yet.
Okay.
Like, trust me somewhat, man. Come on.
Pop-Tart, you have no character sheets ready. No maps. Come on.
That's just untrue. Like, I've got Scoros' character sheet right here.
How about the frogs?
All in a PDF. But I wasn't quite able to transfer it into Roll20. You got the ball.
Alright, I'm guessing as Kashmir takes a pretty fucking heavy blow. And as Kashmir takes a blow.
And you're stuck there.
Okay, well, can I still shoot him?
Yes.
You can.
Yeah, alright, fucking finally.
I think it's a disadvantage if you're grappled. Let me check.
Does it really matter?
There's no such thing as double disadvantage, so... Also, we lost someone. We lost Rhythm.
Oh, no, not
It
Rhythm.
was the bot.
Alright. Wait, what's second win already?
Also, didn't you say that double disadvantage didn't exist, Reiki?
Yeah, double disadvantage does not exist. Also, does the frog pull him in closer, Pop-Tart? Or is he say it does? So
yeah, he's grappled.
Is he where he is now, or is he moved to a 5-foot space next to the frog? Okay, that would be attacking at disadvantage.
I moved myself.
Okay.
I didn't know if Pop-Tart actually... Pop-Tart, where am I?
Is he supposed to be 10 feet away from the frog, or 5 feet away from the frog? Pop-Tart?
It doesn't specify.
Does it say
it says that it has a reach of 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't say that it pulls them any closer, so we're going to say that you're...
Okay, can you please read this attack to me, and I can tell you what happens?
Bite. Melee weapon attack. +3 to hit. Reach 5 feet. One hit target. Hit 1d6 plus 1 piercing damage. Mm-hmm. The target is grappled. Escape DC.
Yeah, grappled, so I'm in.
Okay. Yes.
Wait, where the...
So you are in 5 feet. You are grappled. You can still attack, but it'll be at disadvantage because you're within 5 feet of it.
Alright, well, being so damaged, Kashmir goes, "You slimy bitch," and I shoot him.
Wait, what the fuck?
Roll an attack.
Wait.
Shabam.
Did I... Oh.
-1 bullet.
Yeah, I fucked up. You just take the 3 damage.
Oh.
Probably shouldn't have 2 different monster sheets right next.
So 9 hit points. Holy shit! I mean, that's a hit, right?
No, you got disadvantage, so you got the 6.
Oh, of course.
So basically, it's like the frog just like bashes your hand to the side with its nose or whatever.
So I miss.
Nevertheless, you're still grappled.
Yeah, and you're still grappled.
Not only that, I lose a bullet.
And you're restrained.
He's not restrained. Or wait, does it say restrained on the frog's sheet? Or...
Yep.
Okay, then yeah. So your movement to 0 and all that.
Anyway, also soon I'm going to implement a house rule that says double disadvantage is automatic failure.
I mean, that's going to lead to insta-kills on players and enemies. Because we can just stack disadvantage on opponents. And they can do that to us, which will just lead to just rolling damage, which will kill everything and everyone.
Still, it's kind of dumb that that double disadvantage just doesn't exist.
Then okay, double advantage would be a crit.
Fairy fire
automatic
plus
success.
Fairy fire plus Barnabas. Okay, here we go. I'll remember that.
Like, you're talking to somebody that grew up with 3.5. Come on.
Yeah, you got coup de grace.
Anyway, next turn. Frob 1. Goddamn.
What does Frob 1 do?
Frob 1 is this one.
Can we kill those fucking frags?
So, what he's gonna do? He's gonna move. Wait.
$5 feet is 1 square.
I know what 5 feet is, Freaky.
Okay.
2.5 times the regular amount of feet.
Also, forgot descriptor. So, upon Kashmir's attempt to run away, about 5 feet away from the frog,
running away?
Upon Kashmir's attempt to use the ancient Joestar technique of run for your life, Smokey.
Nigoriando.
You did it wrong. You forgot to disengage.
Nigoriando. The frog proceeds to lash out his tongue, and bring him close, and drag him backwards. Kashmir responded with, "You bitch."
You slimy bitch.
Yes.
You slimy bitch. And fired, and a missed. Now,
What the fuck is that blue? Oh, that's
Yeah, that's Barnabas.
yeah. It's the owl.
Mm-hmm. Is it going to help its possibly mate, or is it going to go for the owl?
Despite Barnabas being unable to speak, he's still probably smarter than Hito.
No.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
yeah, hell, this frog probably has higher intelligence. Anyway, he's going to go off and go with instinct in order to defend its quote unquote mate. It's going right here.
Oh.
And it's gonna make an attack on Domeric.
Oh, good luck.
Why us?
Because we're getting paid.
That's yes.
That's a great. Actually, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a hard miss.
Welcome to Adventure in Life, kid.
In its attempt to bite you, it instead just kind of gums on a bit of your armor, presumably. Because, you know, frogs don't really have teeth.
Ew.
Yeah,
Please tell me Cedric has prestidigitation.
he does. And that's how he avoids showering.
Yeah.
You animal.
To be fair, it's not as it doesn't leave you as fresh feeling. He's probably like musty smelling, like a dry room full of dead from it. But moving on. Anyway,
You still need a fucking shower.
eventually, yes, but it stops like bad smells. But he still doesn't smell nice. He doesn't smell fresh and fancy free.
Now, Hito. It's now your turn.
Yes. How far away I'm from these frogs?
Let's just take a good look at.
45 feet.
God damn it. Wait, let's just open this up. Don't do anything yet, Hito.
Oh.
12.
What are you checking? Sorry?
Alright. Alston, you know what? Let's just bring you over here.
Oops,
Oh.
secrets.
Uh-oh. He's gonna pull out his mumbo jumbo cock.
No. Bad. You're on
Corn
your ass.
elemental.
Uh-oh. Wait, who got pulled into?
Tori got pulled into secrets.
Uh-oh.
Secret things are happening.
She's
There are monsters
gonna
in
be
the
like
corn.
Chomp in One Piece, where she can turn into this big buff version of herself.
Okay, so only Kashmir and Domeric have hit anything yet.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, are you telling me that I am one of the most accurate members of this team?
For now, yeah.
Yeah.
Not the
Yes.
most accurate, though.
You've
I'm
hit
a
one of
Deadeye.
two.
Domeric's still 100% accuracy, though, so...
Well, 1 out of 1.
Yep. That's still 100% versus your 50%. And Cedric's 0%. Actually, no, Cedric's at 50% because he hit, he hit Koresh.
Huh. Wait, and I hit both of those guards, so...
So you're at 75%. Cedric's at 50%.
Statistics. Secrets are happening. Hito's encountering a terrible corn monster and being eaten. It's a monster made of corn. Like,
A new kind of disease has started to spread throughout the corn.
Oh no! Lice. Corn lice.
That's-
There you go.
What?
You heard something?
Confused.
What are you so confused about?
I'm nervous. I had some plans, but now everything is a mess. But okay.
No plan survives the first turn of D&D combat.
I was
It's
about
not
to ask.
completely ruined. Come on.
Things rarely go as planned with D&D.
I was about to ask, like, if I use entangle, does it affect also my team?
Yes.
If I would
Yep.
do it like
Everyone.
here, they would also
Everyone
get
that's in
stuck
the
there.
square.
Yep.
Unless you position in a specific way to only hit the frogs, which you can do.
Oh, so how much
like,
is it?
you can put the corner on this square and have it like in this whole area with the frogs on the edge of it. Exactly.
Yes, let's do that. I can do it. It's 90.
Oh, what is Hito doing?
Yes.
The problem is, can
Entangle.
Hito see through the corn?
Can I? Can
Yes.
I see? At least I'm worried because my friend,
It's
my
5 feet
lice
of corn,
brother.
probably. Lice brothers.
Lice brother is in danger. I must help.
Alright. Hito.
Can I use entangle? I need to click it.
Also,
Yeah?
one more thing for later. I'm gonna send each of you a word. Don't tell the others.
What's going on?
Pop-Tart's doing things.
Can I use the entangle?
Can she Pop-Tart?
Yes, you can use it.
Ah! I hope it works. I don't know if it works. This is not fucking Final Fantasy.
Oh, if it works, that's great. It's gonna keep my perfect accuracy.
The problem is you guys would still have to move away and they can still have attacks of opportunity.
Why would I move away?
Yeah, it would give you advantage, yes. You'll keep your accuracy rating.
And if they try to run away, they're gonna have reduced movement speed, so I might be able to catch up to them.
They would have, if they fail, they'll have to,
Now, I'll give you no penalty if you say the word, but I would appreciate it if you don't. Just please.
I mean, what are we hearing a telepathic message of these words? What's happening?
It'll make sense in a bit. I'll tell you all what it means. Anyway, so Hito used his turn to cast Entangle.
Yep.
Do you want to move?
Oh, I can do more?
Yeah, you can still bonus action.
But
and you have all
is
of your
it
movement.
working? Is the entangle working? Did we check that?
Strength saving throws from the frogs.
What? You're cutting out.
The frogs need to make strength saving throws.
Strength. What's the DC for it?
What's Hito's spell save DC, Tori?
It's like DC 12. Please work.
Both of them are now wrapped in the vines that have now sprung up from the ground. Unfortunately, Cashmere is effectively to something else that is latched to the ground.
He can still
Wait,
break
what?
his,
What?
He can still get out of the grapple. It'd be a normal thing.
He's not subject to the.
Cashmere is grappled by one of the frogs, so nothing
you're still
changes.
So I'm still just what happens to the frogs? They're entangled by vines.
Yeah, they're wrapped in vines and held in place so they can't move.
They can't move. Yeah, what the fuck is that? Where the fuck did it come from?
What?
There's a bug that just landed up. Fuck off. There's a bug that just landed on me. All the windows are closed.
What landed?
What the fuck is that?
Anyways,
that's the first time I've heard of a curse, and it's the greatest
so
thing
quick
ever.
recap. Whilst peering into the fight, like some sort of like some sort of stalker, she proceeds to cast entanglement, which animates the weeds below them and creates vines
The tomatoes
that
are
grasp
attacking.
at their limbs and wrap their torsos. Not much to say on that.
The tomatoes
Next.
are attacking.
Can I do still some action here?
You have your movement phase.
Okay, how far? I would like to run away from the cornfield because I saw something. How far can I run?
You have 30 feet, so 6 squares. Any direction of your choice.
I cannot count, for fuck's sake. I'm gonna run around. Like here. Oh, this is a good spot, yes. Can I say something?
What?
Free action speech.
Okay, Hita is gonna scream that there's more of them.
Yeah.
There's more of them!
Excellent.
Well, more frogs.
Now,
I saw something there in the fucking cornfield.
Mothman is going to cease their incessant action. And proceed to dive strike Frog 1.
Who proceeds to dive strike? Oh, Mothman.
I don't know.
That's Frog 2, by the way. The top one beat is Frog.
Oh, right.
He's attacking a frog. It's better to remember them by their location on the map than not remember.
No, that's only for attacking 2.
Yeah, there's no flanking. You're not in a pincer attack position right now.
Wait, restrain though.
Oh, yeah, restrain, so you get advantage. So roll 2 dice and take the highest. Even if the first one hits, roll 2 dice, because you might get a natural 20.
Let's see. Attack. So 16, that is definitely a hit. And slash.
So 8 damage.
So yeah, that frog is sufficiently bleeding out after the Mothman proceeded to make a very sizable gash in him. And he's going to raise his head and say, "What the fuck is with your crow friend?"
Who says... Oh. Oh!
Anyway, yeah. So yeah,
that frog is like sufficiently down and rather bloodied. No more non-stop cock.
He's gone? Is he dead?
No, he's down. He's twitching. He's on his side with, and upwards is facing a very sizable, whole gaping wound that was left by the goddamn gardening shears.
Oh yeah, Pop-Tart death saving throws are usually for special NPCs and players. You can give them to everything, but that's an optional.
Well, these guys are trash mobs.
Yeah, like, it's your choice if you want it to be drops to 0 and insta-dies, or if you want it to be, like, it gets death saves, and if the players don't finish it off, it can stabilize itself and come to fight them again one day.
What is that?
Oh my god.
Oh no, it's Big Mo.
So, let's just roll that. Ooh, yeah, that's a spicy 3.
Okay.
What's happened?
No, good enough.
Pop-Tart's doing calculations.
Yep.
So, next is Cedric's turn. You have yet to
Okay,
see what lays
Pop magic.
inside.
Yeah. So, bonus action, he's going to order Barnabas to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet. Help action 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Back over here. Flyby, so no attack of opportunity. And because Cedric already gets advantage because it's grappled, he now gets double advantage, so this will instantly hit Ray of Frost. For 8 damage, and roll me a Constitution saving throw for the toad, although it won't really matter.
Wait a minute.
Hmm?
Which one are you hitting?
The one that's alive. This one. These are 5 foot by 5 foot squares, so he could easily aim between his friends.
Yeah, but nevertheless, you'd effectively have to hit either in between or through Kashmir and Domeric.
Are you going to homebrew mechanics for these 5 foot by 5 foot spaces of which these people do not encompass the entire space of to possibly be hit by a 14 on an immobile target? I'm asking. Just make sure you have all the facts as you choose.
You know what? I'll have to write up these mechanics as better preparation for next session. Nevertheless, we'll say that you hit him to make sure that you're not...
I also had double advantage.
Yeah, in which case you definitely succeed.
Yeah, so that's 8 damage, cold damage to the frog. Does it resist that?
And Constitution saving throw. Yeah, he definitely failed that.
What did he roll?
6.
Then yes, he fails, so his movement speed is reduced by 5 feet until the start of his next turn, but he's restrained, so...
There's no need for the Constitution, it's if it hits.
I thought it's also...
Frostbite.
Oh,
Frostbite is a con.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Either way. Oh, and it's slowed by 10 feet, holy shit.
Yeah. I mean, it's already immobile, but yeah.
I know, it's pointless, but that's useful for later. And that ends Cedric's turn.
Domeric.
Frog 2.
Frog 2.
Is Frog 2 dead?
No. Wait, yes.
Actually, Frog 2 is dead. Frog 2 is...
Perhaps remove it from the initiative order by clicking
Frog 2
its
is dead.
picture. The word Frog 2 on the turn order, a trash can should appear above it. If you just click that, there you go.
Haha!
Domeric.
I
Your
can
turn.
shoot Frog 1 again.
And just another swing. Yoink.
You have advantage.
Oh yeah,
The
advantage.
swing proceeds to bounce off of his...
Fucking
Does a 12
bug.
hit,
If I get you, I will fucking crush you.
Oh yeah, you do have advantage. So, in which case, yes, you do hit. Roll damage.
7.
This frog is effective. You know what? I forgot. I can't leave Cedric hanging here.
Hmm?
So, with a well-placed ray of frost, he is able to effectively freeze the blood of the amphibian beast that reigns in front of you. But, by the way, Kashmir, when the frog effectively gave out, his tongue effectively loosened, allowing you to get at it. As for Domeric, he proceeded to fly around and above the field of animated thorn vines and weeds.
What goes across the vines?
Barnabas.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's still there.
Basically, Barnabas dived down, raptor strike, swiped at the frog's eyes, and then flew away. Is what that is. Would be the help action. God.
Yeah. Now this frog is effectively now shuddering and a bit hurt, to say the least. He's grown. And that's when Domeric proceeded to lug his warhammer out. Well done. You hear another cracking sound, and all seems well. Next, Kashmir.
Ah, finally. Now I can initiate my backwards roll shoot attack. Alright. And by the way, by backwards roll, I mean the type of roll that is always facing the boy. I'm not running away.
Are you taking the disengage action?
I want to shoot him.
Are you taking disengage action? If no, then attack of opportunity.
What's disengage action?
That would be using your action to distract the toad and then use that opening to escape instead of just running and getting.
No, I want to shoot him.
Okay, then. Are you moving about back?
I'm moving this.
Anyway.
I'm not running away.
So attack of opportunity.
And then, alright, as soon as I finish my roll, I over-stylishly.
You might get grappled, though, so attack of opportunity.
Alright, never mind.
Alright. Wait, does he get attack of opportunity if he's,
Yes, you still get attacks of opportunity if you're restrained.
Alright.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits.
I didn't know that! What the hell? I would have just shot him!
Well, now you know. I mean, that just stops you from moving. If you're not down, you can still shoot.
So, yet again, whilst Kashmir attempts to get away from this rock,
Get back there.
he's now dragged back to the frog yet again. Taking another 3 damage.
God damn it, I'm down to half health.
Now roll either athletics or acrobatics.
How he's trapped? Is it like that frog's tongue around
Finally.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It's effectively the frog's tongue sticking to him and dragging him backwards.
Did I make it?
Yes, you do.
Yes.
You are not restrained.
If you have movement left, so you can try and move again. It can't attack of opportunity because it's used its reaction.
Oh, well, but if I do that, can I shoot him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You would have gotten 5 feet of movement when did the attack of opportunity because when you leave the space, so you still have 25 feet to work with.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Fool me once.
D&D.
Kashmir says as he valiantly rolls away.
I mean, it did fool you twice. But...
No, because I got away.
Just take your shot.
Now, I take my shot.
Kashmir, perhaps you should...
Take the shot, cowboy.
My ears.
Alright. Stock gun sound effect.
Oh yeah, I heard that at point blank.
So
That's a hit.
Yep.
Yes, that is a definite hit.
Bang.
And 4 damage. Wait. There you go.
Is it dead?
The frog is definitely down.
Yes! Haha! I killed it.
Now, if there are more threats coming, it'd probably be best we stay in initiative just to avoid the whole
Wait,
everyone
what?
re-
Now,
initiative
Hito's turn.
kerfuffle.
After Kashmir got stuck on the frog's tongue for running away again.
Rolling backwards.
Okay, fine. Rolling backwards like he's a dark.
What? He's still stuck? Why aren't those frogs dead?
No, he's unstuck.
They are dead. He takes the last shot as the frog proceeds to keel over.
The frog proceeds to what?
Keel over sideways.
Oh.
What?
It dead.
Keel oversight. What's keel?
Fall
I have
over.
no idea.
Fall.
Okay.
Fall. Hito, is now your... Wait. Yeah, it is your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is Kashmir free?
Yes.
Yep.
And I've killed the final frog. Like the valiant hero
Not
that I am.
final. We have still this McDonald's frog.
But you don't know about that frog. Perhaps a perception check or something, Pop-Tart?
What? But I heard it in the
You
cornfield.
heard it, but you don't know where it is, correct, Pop-Tart?
Huh?
Wait, there's another frog
That-
coming?
Yeah, you heard... Yeah,
I
that's
heard
what
the
you wouldn't
frog
say. That you wouldn't
sound
tell
and
him.
rushed
Anyway, you heard it in the cornfield, rustling and supplely croaking.
Yeah.
So I presume, would it be a perception check to try and locate it, Pop-Tart?
It was past their... It was past Hito's passive perception, so...
I know, but like a perception check to look for it, because Hito's turn.
If Hito wants to look for it.
It's hidden in the... You know what? Yeah, go ahead.
It would still be rustling the corn and making noise. It's not invisible, and the corn doesn't clip through it like a video game.
So, what's Hito gonna do?
What should I do?
It's your call. Does Hito look for the thing that was making the sound? Does
Okay,
he
I'm
run up and help
gonna
his
look
friends?
for it. I'm
Does
gonna
he-
look for it. Where is it at this moment?
Okay.
Because I was focused on other things.
You heard it coming from this direction whilst you were over here.
Right.
What does Tori do, Pop-Tart? Does she roll for something, or...
Yeah, I'm waiting for.
Well, yeah, you can roll for perception.
Okay, go to skills and click perception, Tori.
Pop-Tart, what type of injury would I have right now?
You'd have piercing, oddly enough.
So I'm bleeding.
No, you're just missing some HP. There are no bloodied mechanics in 5e.
No, but I wanna... What does Kashmir look like right now?
Oh.
You currently have a couple of things in. A couple bruises here and there, but nothing obviously fatal.
Well, I am at half HP.
Okay, yeah, you might have something broken, but yet again, nothing too fatal. You could definitely...
Heal with a green pellet.
My guy, it's not your turn yet.
I know. I was just thinking... I know it's not my turn, bro. I'm just asking if I could heal with a green pellet.
You could.
Okay.
Pellets?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, he wasn't
He
here.
has, like, alchemical pellets that I gave him.
Basically,
he stole them and he got Cedric involved in the crime. Bastard. Anyway.
But I have cool
Okay.
bullets now.
What is Hito?
So, Hito, you now know where the frog is.
Okay, should I inform others?
You can, that would be free action speech.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna point to the direction. There's more.
What does Hito say?
No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna do voice acting now. I'm private, please.
Do it.
No, please, please save me. Actually, I didn't sleep at night. I can't do the hitoing today.
All right.
I'm gonna point to the direction
we'll,
and tell you all.
We'll let Tori be. As she says it.
I mean, was that Hito still has action and bonus action and movement?
All right.
Is there anything I can do?
Go ahead.
I'm not gonna rush to it. I'm scared.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Is he gonna run away to his friends? Is he gonna stay put? Is he gonna take the dodge action? What is he gonna do?
No, I mean, can this frog take this giant jump at me, or what the hell?
Probably not. You don't know.
I'm gonna stay at the same spot.
Okay. He's taking no action. He's gonna ready an action or anything.
What?
I'm teaching Tori how to D&D. Would you rather she just never know?
Yeah, I don't know these things. Can you give me a hint?
Yeah, do you want to ready action? Like, say, if the frog comes within 10 feet of me, I poison spray it? Or if the frog comes within a certain distance of me, I run away from it with all my movement? What do you want to do? You can ready an action.
Okay, I'm ready to run away.
Okay, so please state some things. Is it like, if the frog comes within 10 feet of me, I move 30 feet away from it, or what?
How do I know how fast it can move?
You don't, but like, it doesn't matter how fast it can move, because once let's say it moves here on its way to get here.
Yes, then I'm gonna fucking
okay, you want a ready action to run away from the frog if it gets too close?
Yeah, if it gets too close, I'm gonna run off, I'm gonna swim back to home and never come back. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Too fucking scary.
Are you ending your turn?
Now,
yes.
Okay, now.
As you are informed of the horrific presence within the corn, something leaps out of it. Above it.
What?
You see a frog larger than the others. Let's just.
Yeah. By the way, when calculating movement, choose a corner, like the top left corner or something. That corner will be the centered square when calculating movement. That way you're not, like, using 10 feet by accident because it's a large creature. And wasting movement spaces when you have extra.
But it's so tiny.
Actually, no, that's a 10 foot by 10 foot space, Tori. That's a huge fucking frog.
Right. How nice.
So it's gonna hop once, it's gonna hop twice.
So that's like a car-sized frog.
Yeah.
The frog see delicious moth.
Sees delicious a lot of things and dead babies.
So the frog proceeded to jump out of where it was hiding, and is now standing before. Who's ready? It is now the Mothman's turn. All right. Let's just put this up.
We have around 1 hour. Do you think we can finish this before that?
Very likely.
The Mothman is going to rise into the air back 5 feet, rise into the air by 10 feet.
So that's 15 feet of movement.
Mm-hmm. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. He's going to cast Soothing Presence.
Does that work on non-humanoids?
You don't even know what it does.
No, I'm asking you if it does, because I want you to read the spell and make sure.
Well, luckily for me, I know what it does. Okay. Ooh, that's a bonus action. So, 2 side points. Alright, and he is going to cast Soothing Presence.
Be about 25 feet away from it. 20 feet. 20 to 25 feet.
Suddenly, you all feel a wave of sudden relaxation.
What's the range on it?
Oh.
60 feet.
Okay.
Bonus action.
All directions or single target?
To three targets he can see.
All right.
Now, please stop it.
Okay, fine.
You each gain 6 temporary hit points.
Oh yeah.
Now, Freaky, please, when it's clearly unnecessary, stop.
Pop-Tart, I don't know if you read these spells right. You couldn't even find the range of a spell earlier.
I mean,
until after I said something.
Well, sorry if the Unearthed Arcana Mystic PDF is oddly formatted.
Why didn't you prepare? You know what? No, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna help anymore. Fine.
Not what I said. All right. He's going to use the rest of his actions to do the dash. And call it there. Cedric, it's your turn.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
You know you have a ruler.
50, 55, 60. Yes, but I like doing it this
God
way.
damn it.
Okay, so he's gonna help action with Barnabas, and he's gonna Ray of Frost. 11. Does that hit? If it meets, it beats.
Yes, it. Wait. What happens if it matches its armor class?
If it meets, it beats. That's a D&D rule of thumb. Saving throws, everything.
And in which case, yes, it beats.
8 cold damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of its next turn. Or the end of its next turn. I'll read that. One moment. I mean, you can go on, and then Cedric ends his turn. The start of Cedric's next turn. It is slowed by 10 feet.
Alright. Domeric, your turn.
So I only have one weapon interaction per turn, right?
Yeah, 2 hands.
Because I would need to store the warhammer, pull out the hand axe, because I cannot reach that frog.
Does it take 2 hands to store a warhammer?
10, 20.
I'm asking Pop-Tart.
Does it?
I would say no. If he's holding it with one hand, he could just like pop it onto its holster hook and pull the hand axe off his belt with the other hand. But then again, he's got the shield, so it's Pop-Tart's
So the question
fault.
is, Domric, do you have an active hook in order to place this warhammer, or do you store it somewhere?
I have well, what's the word? Sheet on the side.
Yeah, for Warhammer, like Warhammers would have like a ring on them somewhere, and your sheath would be like a hook that you just drop the ring onto.
All
Okay.
right.
Yeah. That's
In which case, you can do it as a free action.
Okay, so I'm gonna drop the warhammer on the ring and pull out the hand axe as part of the attack towards the frog. And yeah. Ooh.
Yep, that definitely hits. Roll for damage.
Oh. The minimum damage I could do.
3 damage is better than no damage.
Yeah.
Every bit helps.
So,
How much HP does this behemoth have?
you don't know?
I don't know.
So.
I'm gonna need to reload soon.
Now, because, that's all that, I should provide a bit of description. So after that soothing wave of calm that everybody but Hito felt, Cedric decided to use Barnabas as a distraction as he unleashed another ray of frost, this time hitting. Now the chunky toad is now feeling rather cold. As Domric saw this as an opportunity to put away his warhammer, take out his throwing axe, and attack from a reasonable 5 feet away.
I can't move further than this. I'm 5 feet off.
I mean, it's too late now, but you could have like stayed on the edge of your hand axe range, thrown it, and then the toad would have to have moved closer to you. That's pro tip.
Anyways, Cashmere's turn. Also, one of these days, Mopman's gonna carry you into battle.
You're gonna carry the ranged fighter or the...
The dwarf.
Ah.
Wait,
on.
what level can I have find seed?
Cashmere's turn.
Alrighty. So, what would I require to just... Wait, no, if I shoot him with an acidic pellet, it would most likely splash on Domeric, right?
I mean,
you don't know? Maybe?
If you're putting it at the edge of the gun...
You recall last time you used a pellet, instead of that it didn't fire and then burst into a small smoke cloud. Rather, it burst inside of your pistol, effectively making a smoke cloud in front of you.
What? Since when does it do that?
All of it.
I thought the pellets... alright.
No, that requires like specific keys. Instead,
so it would fuck my gun up.
Instead, you're effectively combusting the pellet in the inside of your gun.
So shooting the acidic one would my gun up, wouldn't it?
You don't know.
I'm not gonna test my luck right here, right now. It's for movement. What did you say required for fan the hammer?
It required you to be still, a dexterity check to make sure to test how much at what speed you're actually firing at, and an individual attack in order to see if each one hits.
3 bullets. Let's make it count.
You
Alright.
freeze.
That was a save.
Oh yeah, that was a save. It's got to be a check, my guy.
Oh, sorry. Wait.
Click the word dexterity on your stats, not in the word saving throws.
Oh. What? Oh, on the stats, the left one.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a box that says saving throws, and there's a stats area. 12.
Do I make it? It's over 10.
You fire a bullet, and you have just the slightest bit of the hammer back.
Slightest bit of what?
Trouble bringing the hammer back, thus effectively making it a regular shot.
Alright. At least I
roll attack, then roll damage. If you make it.
Ooh,
yeah, that's a critical.
Natural 20.
Hey, that's our first crit
Oh.
of this episode.
Up with the campaign.
And 7 damage.
Nice. So, Kashmir holds still and gathers what energy he has, and lets out one mighty bullet. Unfortunately, he freezes up whilst trying to bring the hammer back, only making him able to do that one. But hey, it was a damn fine bullet. Hito's turn.
I'm a little worried about this frog because it can move so fast.
How fast can it move?
It took like
30 feet.
Okay.
Well, 20 feet now because Cedric.
Looks like Domer is the only one that's in trouble, really.
And he's
Mostly
the
I
tank,
can't
so...
do anything here.
Ooh.
So
I mean, it can
That's still-
try.
I have still one slot remaining here. I could try entangle to this one too.
You can. Something else. You do know it's a long rest, which is 8 hours of sleep to get your spell slots back. Do you want to use that slot now, or do you want to conserve it?
Oh, wait. Adam, question.
I'm a little worried of my friends, so I would probably use it now.
Okay. It would be a concentration spell, so the one you're still concentrating on now would go, but that's inconsequential, and you'd put it in the new spot.
What?
Basically, you're still concentrating on the previous entangle. If you cast this now, this green
Isn't it
box
already over?
No, it lasts a minute, which is 10 rounds, and it's been like 4.
Or until you dismiss it.
Yeah, or until you dismiss it, but if you cast the other one, you'll automatically dismiss the previous one.
Automatically what?
You'll automatically dismiss the previous one.
Okay, so I would do that and try it on this frog.
Yeah. That basically just means you're moving it to another direction at the cost of a spell slot.
Yeah, who's gonna turn this ring here? So it's affecting to the frog, but not. But we have to check if it's gonna work.
I think you can. Just where do you want the square? Just click on a line of the square and drag and drop it where you want it.
I cannot control that.
Who drew that previously? Then it's green.
At least I did not.
Oh, it's me.
Oh.
Who drew what?
Wait, so you effectively want to cast another right here? Here? Here?
Where do you want it?
Yeah, right there.
You want centered?
Let's try
no.
centered. Yes.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So,
So mark off that other spell slot.
Yep. So I have
Okay.
0 now.
the weeds and vines, the weeds return to their natural state of, well, presumably photosynthesizing,
Tomatoes.
as the vines proceed to wither away and turn to the dust in the wind. And an entirely new lot of them is grown out from under him. But this new lot of weeds and vines proceeds to grasp onto Domric's axe as well.
Okay.
What?
That just means that getting his hand axe is slightly more difficult, but
Okay.
he has more than one, I think. Possibly.
Where the hell is this axe? I thought he was holding it.
No, he threw it at the frog.
Oh, okay. Good luck.
So the frog is now being held down by the
Strength
vines
saving throw?
and all that good stuff.
It worked?
Next,
Should check it. Oh.
next, Chonky Toad.
Domarek, I clenched my ass.
Excuse me. You making a pass on me?
What? I said I'd clench my ass.
Now, fortunately for
know?
you, Dominic.
What?
Unfortunately for you,
Was it not? Did you have to roll a strength save to see if it's restrained?
in fact, did not. It still fails.
Okay, then it can't move.
Nevertheless, Bite has a reach of 5 feet.
That means it still can't reach, because that's the squares around it. 10 feet it would be able to reach Domeric.
Also, it has to use its action to make a strength check.
To break free. If it wants to. Or it can just give up on life. That's Pop-Tart's choice, though.
Alright. So, it is going to try to break free. And fail miserably.
Yes.
Did it get over 12 or 12 or more?
Breaking. Please.
I'm asking!
I know. But I also know how much it's got to roll in order to break. Wait,
You never
with the
told
number.
us that. You never exampled that to us, so I was...
God damn it.
I cast Thunder Wave. Anyway. Oh, sorry, wrong spell. Anyway, it's the toads. What's Toad doing?
All right. So it tries to get up, but before being brought back down to reality. So looks to be ratty. And effectively wastes its turn.
How do you write it like that?
He puts it through a program.
You
Anyway.
have to whisper to the keys. You just press them very
Hold up.
lightly.
Mothman's turn.
Yep.
Mothman and Caterpillar Boy. What? Evil!
Beeville.
Evil!
All right.
But I really do need healing.
Did anyone
You have-
else get hurt?
Ask the cock.
Did
have
anyone
fun.
else at all get hit?
I don't think so.
I think
mean, a frog gnawed on your arm, but it was more gumming than gnawing.
I think I'm the only one that got fucked over by the frog.
Also,
Yeah.
Spade, you have half HP still,
Yeah?
and you are aware that going down, like going to 0 HP, does not insta-kill you, and someone can get you up when you're down, right?
I know. But I mean,
And you're a safe distance away right now.
Come on, man, he's making a joke.
I know he is, but all jokes have died.
have what?
All jokes have
Well,
died.
of course they do when they have your charisma.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Freaky.
That's like
Yeah.
plus 10
You
damage.
have some other way of healing them. This cure wound, because I cannot use any more slots. I'm
Do you have any
thinking.
healing potions with you?
Where should I see it? Like in my
That would
inventory, or?
Yeah, that would be in your inventory, your equipment.
I can
don't-
heal
I don't
5
think I-
hit points.
Yeah. There's plenty of healing option here, yeah. There's also the fact that, safe distance, half HP, ranged fighter that shouldn't be getting close in the first place and can be very far away, more than one movement speed away.
Did you know that a frog's tongue can reach 5 meters?
Congratulations, Ken, this frog's done. Anyway, can we move on, please?
Can we please kill the big fucking frog?
Well, Pop-Tart's reading something he should have had prepared ahead of time right now, so...
I'll bug off a moment. Anyway, Hawkman is going to use the remainder of his psi points to cast Aura of Jubilation. Now, Domeric, Kashmir, and Hito can now put.
The fuck is this?
Nice.
Look at it as giant English letters, Tori.
I cannot.
It looks like I need healing.
Right, I just see a random kanji and katakana here and there and hiragana.
No, wait, Comforting Aura. That's what he's casting.
Cast.
So now Hito, Domeric, and Kashmir have an additional. You can roll a D4 making a saving for
Wait.
1 minute.
So you basically cast Bless.
We roll
yes.
a what for what?
He cut out so much I cannot hear at all.
D4 for saving throws and probably attacks.
Nope,
I don't
only
get it.
saving throws.
Okay, so it's
Oh,
like
okay.
multi-target aid.
Lesser bless.
It's aid. Multi-target aid.
So what do I do?
Oh, on making a saving throw.
Yep, your next
So the
saving
next
throw you
saving
can add a
throw.
D4 to, basically.
Not just any one of them within a minute.
What?
One of you can add a D4 to one saving throw within the next minute, and after that happens, the effect ends. So one of you can do it.
Charisma.
But any one of you.
Dexterity. I'm gonna go +4 on that.
Well, you can't claim it now. It needs to be like, oh, I need you to make me a strength saving throw. Okay, I want to use the D4. So you can't just claim it now. You can't call dibs.
I call dibs.
Are you making a strength saving throw right now?
Maybe.
Are you the one about to be eaten by a frog?
Alright. I needed to seduce the frog.
And then he's going to use his official action to dash. Yeah, a lot of these are bonus actions, oddly enough. And call it his turn. So effectively, he flew over to you, Lot. You now have a weird feeling of luck. And then he flew back. That's all you really need. Cedric, your turn.
For the first time this combat, Cedric's going to move 5, 10, 15 feet right here. Bonus action, Barnabas, do the do. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. And then Ray of Frost with advantage. Oh wait, double advantage, so it auto hits because he's restrained. 4 cold damage and 10 feet. So it's still slowed the same amount. End of Cedric's turn.
Alright, so Cedric finally decided to get his boots on and trudge through the tomato fields.
It's almost like he's a ranged fighter and didn't need to move until this point.
Yeah, you... My guy, come on. Please. Anyway, he hits, he succeeds. Bada bing, bada boom. Now the frog is even colder. Domeric, your turn.
The dinosaurs.
You've got nothing to do here except either wrestle the vines for your axe, or walk in there.
Pull out my warhammer, and hit it.
Yeah, it's just difficult terrain. It's when the spell's cast that it grabs people. So yeah.
So vines and weeds just grasp at your feet. You still move undeterred, and strike him in the stomach.
Oh yeah,
and
right. Advantage.
It bounces off his blubber. Wait.
Advantage. I forgot the advantage.
Yeah, don't forget the advantage.
Okay, I should just keep it toggled on.
So, roll damage.
Let it be known that Hito basically won us.
Oh wait,
a rather good.
I still have 100% accuracy.
What did I do?
Hito basically won us this combat, by the way, with the restrained.
Yes.
Hito is surprisingly apt in combat.
Unfortunately, Mothman.
Well, Mothman killed the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with like 3 damage. Wait. Yeah, like 3 whole damage. No, wait. Was it? So? No, 8. Proud. Anyway, so you land a pretty sizable on the bruiser toad, as we will call it. And you're now restricted in movement. Nice.
It just means it takes 10 feet of movement to move 1 square instead of 5. Yeah.
Kashmir's turn.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you can still fire. The Mothman is only floating.
Alright. So, question. Is there a way that I make my next shot more accurate?
You can take your action to take aim at the target and then shoot next turn.
So, that would give me advantage.
Yep.
Alright.
I mean, you already have advantage because of your strength.
Yeah.
Can I have double advantage?
If you do the take aim action, yes.
Alright, how do I give myself double advantage?
Okay, you use your action this turn to take aim, and then next turn you can use your action to shoot.
So it would have to take over.
Yeah, you're basically taking 6 seconds to line up the shot perfectly, and then the next 6 seconds you're pulling the trigger.
So it would make it more accurate, not more.
Yeah, make it more accurate. That's all.
Ha.
Yeah, you can't really do anything to make more accurate at this point, but you can.
You do already have advantage, so.
But you should probably spend this turn try doing that.
How healthy does the frog seem?
At this point, the frog seems good ways beat up.
Alright.
Well, Pop-Tart remembered that lesson.
He looks like he needs a healthy dose of lead! Wait, I misclicked. Lead! Fuck. Lead!
16.
So, you hit, roll for damage.
Shabam! -1 bullet. Wait, what does second wind do? You have limited stamina.
So, it is now Hito's turn.
Oh, I will. Okay.
Oh wait, what were you doing?
Could I, for example, you said I could use my action to just quickly get something out. Can I not reload, but get my bullets out so I can ready them to reload?
Yes, you can, and I will count it that that it'll make the next turn's reload a bonus action.
All right, so I'm gonna do just that. I'm gonna take a handful of bullets and ready to reload for next round. I'm guessing I don't really need a move. Hold on, just 40 feet. I have 30 feet of movement, right?
So, Kashmir decides to lay another bit of lead into the bulky amphibian. Before whipping out his some bullets in order to reload his turn. He's feeling awfully proud of him. Hito's turn.
Chunky Toad. Oh no, it's Hito.
Yeah, it's Hito's turn.
Hitoad.
I'm quite far away from everyone, and I'm thinking, because I'm a pacifist, I don't want to hurt any frog.
In which case, you should probably worry about the.
Worry about the what?
The two that are currently bleeding out.
Who,
these two?
Yeah. They're losing blood. Fast.
Aren't they dead?
Not quite.
Have you been rolling death?
One's a -1, one's a -4. In other words, it'd be possible to stabilize them. But you assume that would quite literally rob you of your pay.
What? What? You want me to
What does Hito
frogs?
What does Hito value more, the lives of the frogs or the pay? Or the shiny?
I'm not gonna. If I would do something to the frogs, I would fucking end their misery. But like, I was thinking about if I can somehow heal Kashmir, it would be really nice. He needs help, right?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I need healing.
You need help, but like, I don't know.
You'd have to take the dash action to be next to him.
But first, I don't think I have any potions. I have herbalism kit, but what does that mean?
That's what you use to make potions. You don't have any.
Can I make it right now here?
No, it takes hours. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I
don't have any way of healing.
Tori, You have you have cure wounds. Oh wait,
But
nope,
I
never
use
mind.
all my. Yeah, I
Can
use
I-
all
Yeah,
my.
you used all of them. My
Can I
bad.
give a pro tip to Kashmir here?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
something
I
he
know,
would
I know.
know.
I mean,
What?
You have an
I-
ability called Second Wind. Read what it does.
I know. I don't get it.
It.
What do you mean you can draw a limited well of stamina that you can on protect yourself from harm? What does that mean?
Read the rest of it.
Okay, you can use a bonus action to regain hit equals 1d10 of fighter level. Blah,
There you
blah,
go.
blah, long rest, blah blah blah.
So 1d10 plus 1 on your bonus action if you want. And remember when I told you to make that resources tab?
Yeah,
There's a resource that
but
says
I
Second
already
Wind.
made my.
I know, but
to
on
reload.
your turn you could do that.
Yeah, next time.
Yeah.
Nah, I think I'll focus on shooting.
Hey,
Okay.
can you guys give me a moment? I need to use the bathroom.
Okay.
Pop-Tart's gonna pee-pee.
Yeah. So, Spade, I have some homework for you. I want you to read through all of your abilities, all your weapons, and familiarize yourself with your character sheet before next session. Because if
No, I
you
knew
don't,
I had.
I am going to strangle you.
What do you mean?
I will come to
familiarize?
your house. I will
I know
wrap
pretty much
a wire
everything.
around your neck.
Hold down.
And I will...
Oh,
What should I?
shit, that was a misclick. I'm sorry.
What should I do? I cannot heal him.
Wait,
I don't want to. I don't want to attack this big frog over there.
Also,
range.
half HP and this distance, Kashmir is in 0 danger right now.
Yeah, I know, which is why I didn't
Yeah.
use my win.
I just want to be friendly.
I know.
Okay, wait, question. Doesn't my archery have I been using the +2 attack roll?
Do you have the archery thing in your global...
It's in my features and trait.
Did
it's
you
not
make
in my-
the global attack modifier for archery? Because I remember making
No.
that for you.
I didn't.
Okay, what I want you to do is go to your character sheet, go to core,
Yeah.
click the cog wheel next
in
to
core.
spells. Yeah. Or just any of them will do, but you see the cog wheel next to spells?
Yeah,
Click that.
clicked it. Alright, there's a big.
Okay. Now, scroll down a bit. You should see something that says, it'll be below the cogwheel. It should say Global Attack Modifier
Okay.
Field. Click that box and it'll check it, and then go back to core.
Global attack
Modifier Field, yes.
at the bottom?
No. Okay. So, look where it says core. So, you've clicked the cogwheel, so you're in settings now. Look where it says core. Go down until you see a thing that says Global Attack Modifier Field.
No, the only thing that says core is.
Yeah, like... Okay. Did you
The
click
cogwheel next to spells.
Yeah, did you click that cogwheel?
Yeah, I clicked it.
Okay, now
Global
look down.
saving throw modifier. There it is.
No.
Never mind.
Global Attack Modifier. Look down a little bit more.
Global attack modifier.
Check that box.
Field.
Yes, check that
Checked
box. Now go back to core. And you should see a new box underneath your attacks and spellcasting.
Whoa. Hello.
Now click the plus sign. Name it archery. And then put, and in the actual in the actual value chamber, I want you to put +2.
Hold on. There's this 1d4 called bless.
Get rid of that.
All right, let's get rid of that.
Okay, so what I want you to do is make a new one.
Make a new one. Name it
Okay.
archery.
Yep, name it archery and put a +2 in the value field.
It only says roll. It doesn't say value
Put +2 in there.
in there.
Yeah.
+2 archery, and I check the box.
Yes. Now roll me an attack with your gun. Okay. Yeah. All right. So 9. You now have an 11 with that for your first thing, and a 13 for your second thing.
Okay.
It has
So
been
I've
properly applied. only have that box checked when you're performing a ranged attack. So if you try to punch it or pistol whip, make sure you uncheck that box.
Okay.
Or just ignore the +2 because it's separate anyway.
Alright.
I have 60 minutes.
I know, this is taking infinitely longer than it should have.
Okay. Pop-Tart, are you back?
Yeah, I'm here.
Then...
Okay, so it was my turn.
Mm-hmm. What did
you do? There were 2 pleading frogs that are not dead.
Mm-hmm.
And since I'm completely worthless from this distance anyway, they're not dangerous, right?
Not from where you are, and
I mean, like, if I go near, are they dangerous?
Nope.
Okay. Can I end their misery?
Yes,
with my dagger?
You can walk up and roll an attack roll, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go here and let's stab with my dagger. Where do I
stab the corpses?
Crying and stabbing.
really sad. Where the fuck do I need to click something or
click dagger on your attacks and spellcasting?
Here.
Ta-da! You get a 14 because it's unconscious and prone. Yeah. Does that hit Pop-Tart?
Yeah, it hits.
Actually, wouldn't it just auto hit because it can't move at all? I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I'd have to read up on that.
Is it dead now?
How much? Roll for damage.
Have you been rolling death saves for them?
Do the temporary hit points leave after combat?
No, I don't think I have been.
Okay, if it doesn't list an amount of time that the temporary hit points last for, they stay indefinitely until they're used up.
Okay.
So if it just says they gain this many temporary hit points, they just stay until they're either replaced or used.
So I have just 6 temporary hit points until I don't.
That depends on the way it's worded on the ability, which Pop-Tart didn't read out that part, I don't think.
What's next?
You're next, except you just killed the frog.
Is dead?
Yeah, it seems to just exist until...
Yeah. That basically means if you gain temporary hit points that are of a higher number than what you have now, it'll be replaced with that number, or until you take damage that removes them, because you lose the temporary hit points and damage first, and then your HP. So if you take 6 damage, they're gone, or if you take more than 6, they're gone, and the rest bleeds over into your HP. Cashmere.
Who are you talking?
Alright.
Everyone who's listening. This applies to everyone who got temp HP. Temp HP does not stack, by the way, so you can't, like, gain 2 temp HP and have 7 and have 8.
Sadly for Antar.
Yeah.
Is this all I can do from this turn?
That was your action.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna. Who's next? The
If it did stack, Warlock would be the most broken class ever.
What? Which one?
Warlock. If the temp HP, yeah. Fiendish Vigor.
Last, you did walk and run. I have 30 temp HP. Bite me.
Can we mark this one frog dead? How do we mark them dead?
It's technically already marked dead, but...
Yeah, it's marked dead.
Did you roll death saves? Because it'd be 2
no, I did
saves
not.
And a critical strike. So, roll
would
damage.
These frogs get death saves?
If they don't, then they just died the moment they dropped to 0. Or are you, like, ruling that they were just automatically unconscious but stable?
Can you repeat that? Cut out.
Were you just ruling that they were automatically stable and unconscious, or...
Yeah, you're cutting out a lot.
Oh god fucking damn it. Tori, you're not a shit. Okay, can you understand me now, Pop-Tart?
Yes, I can.
Okay, Tori's feeling bad about fictional frogs and saying she's shit. Okay, were you ruling that they were just automatically stable but unconscious, or are you ruling they are unstable, in which case you'd roll death saves?
Unstable.
Okay. Or are you just ruling that when they drop to 0 HP, they're dead?
Yeah, he cut off.
Yeah.
Are you ruling that when they drop to 0 HP, they're dead?
No.
Okay, in which case they're unstable, and every time it's their turn, you would leave them in the initiative order, and every time it's their turn, they would roll a death save. If they get 3 failures, they die. If they get 3 successes, they stabilize. If they get a natural 20, they auto-stabilize. If they get a natural 1, they take an automatic death failure.
In which case...
And if Hito attacked one with a melee weapon, that's 2 failed saves automatically and critical damage.
This one is auto-stabilized, but is still prone.
Well, if you're stabilized, you're still at 0 HP, you're still unconscious, you're just not bleeding to death anymore.
Look at those tiny marks.
Mm-hmm.
Can't even see them. What's happened?
That one's stable.
Stable?
It's unconscious, but not bleeding to death.
Kill it. I need to kill it.
By the way, a stable creature regains 1 hit point in an hour.
Fuck.
Yeah. In an hour. Plenty.
As for this one's just hard dead.
Which one?
The
one, that you just stabbed.
Okay. For my next
It has
turn.
been deaded. Forgot my gun.
I'm such a killer.
Hey,
Can you
Pop-Tart,
imagine?
Huh.
can I recommend you either read through the DMG, the Player's Handbook, or find a 5e D&D series to watch to learn some 5e things? Since you don't want to take my advice, maybe doing a little research yourself.
I never said that, but when you're just pointing out the obvious, then it becomes a bit obnoxious.
There are a lot of things you don't know that are obvious, so I point out things.
I have 9 minutes. Would we continue this, or is the I don't know? Is Popta searching something, or why are we sitting here?
Nah, I say that we continue this.
What?
Let's finish the front.
Are we fighting, or are we wrapping up?
Yeah, we'll try to finish the fight, and if Tori has to go, then we call it.
In 9 minutes.
I'll be proper Hito, avoiding killing things that are not on the verge of death if you have to go mid-combat.
What? Are you gonna go on without me?
No.
Try to finish this combat.
No, I don't think it's. At least if we're gonna sit here forever like this without doing anything, I don't think we're gonna finish it.
I know.
With me being
So
here.
was that your turn, Hito?
I guess I cannot do any more.
Giant Toad's turn.
I would love to kill the other one too, but
he's going to take himself an opportunity and swing at Domarek.
With the disadvantage because he's restrained?
With advantage?
With disadvantage because the Toad is restrained.
They're both restrained.
No.
Domarek's not restrained.
Yes, he is.
No, he never had to roll for that. He's in difficult terrain, so his movement speed is...
My movement speed is reduced
Well,
because
yeah.
of the terrain.
Yeah, but he's not
alright.
restrained. You're thinking web, where you have to roll to avoid it after the fact. Entangle's different.
Yeah, instead of hitting, he tries to lash his tongue at him, but instead gets his tongue stuck in another set of vines and weeds.
Idiot. Dumb frog.
So he's losing whatever the rest of his turn would have entailed. Mothboy's turn. He's gonna fly in 5 feet. And since he only moves 5 feet, this entails him to do his cleave. Let's aim for the tongue.
18.
It's with advantage because he's trained.
Yep.
So 18. Cleave of 10 damage, and he must now make a Constitution saving throw. Fails. So, you watch as the Mothman to encase the tongue, the held down tongue with the garden clippers, and a snap noise. A snapping sound cuts the air as the tongue falls from down. And is now on the ground. In other words, he's not going to be able to attack anymore.
The frog?
Yep.
Why don't we? So it's useless. We just finish it off.
It doesn't have its auto grapple anymore. It still has its regular bite attack.
I thought it was just like.
What's failing?
And at this point, this thing has collapsed unconscious.
The big frog?
Yep.
Kill it.
Case in point, it's at -1 HP.
He just becomes
Gotta make
bloodthirsty.
that saving throw.
I have a taste for blood!
And you fail horribly. Wait, it's 2 more. Makes it. But it is still just at -1 HP. Who's going to be the one to put this thing out of its... Cedric?
Oh, thank God.
Take all the honor.
No, I mean, if it's not attacking, Cedric's not gonna fucking bother. So, calls back Barnabas. And ends his turn.
I don't want the fucking tongue! Domric?
I'm just gonna cave its head in.
Go ahead. Yeah, that definitely hits. Attack roll? I mean damage?
6
God
damage.
damn it.
It auto crits, so 6 damage. And 2 failed death saving throws for the toad. 2 auto failed ones. So if it failed the first one, it's dead.
It's properly dead.
Okay.
Huzzah!
So, let's just take that out. And as you assume either insult to injury or a good cuisine out of it, you watch the Mothman carefully avoid the roots as he makes his way towards the legs.
Hey, no. We need that.
Well, I needed to make it.
We agreed. Did we not? That you weren't
No.
gonna get anything out of it. You were gonna do this out of your own goodwill.
I'm not necessarily.
Necessarily
And
what?
I told you that I wanted to make this out of thing.
And you'll make it with the money we get. Except you're not getting anything because you agreed to nothing.
Question.
What?
How are we going to get the bodies back?
We could take it there piece by piece.
It said to bring the bodies back intact.
I mean, they're intact pieces, aren't they?
But they're not intact frogs.
How heavy is the big one?
Very.
Is there any way I can drag that with a 15 strength?
You might need a little bit of help. But it does have the slightest bit of reduced weight, considering the fact that it's missing its tongue.
I should have read that book by Tensa.
And the Mothman then pipes up. Come
Bye,
on,
Tori.
it's already missing its tongue. What's its leg?
Domer,
Sorry.
What?
or sorry, or as Kashmir would say, short stock. What do you think?
Well, I can try dragging that back, but I don't think I can do it alone.
No, I meant about moth person over there cutting up
Let
the
me
leg and eating
keep
it.
keep the leg. Just one leg.
What exactly did the
Bring the bodies back intact. Listen, how about this? We'll get the bodies to the guild hall, and if they say it's okay if it misses a leg, we'll let you cut it up. But until then, it has to be intact.
Okay, well, I'm getting a message from Tori. Tori's gonna go and finish off the other
All
She has to
right.
go.
Alright, Two Shoes, we'll play this by you.
Two shoes. Goody two shoes. You mean freaky?
No, Cashmere.
Oh, I thought you were talking out of character, sorry.
Cedric is just
No,
talking
no.
to Barnabas.
What the hell happened to my gun?
I'll pick up my axe.
Fallout 4 bugs happened.
Anywhomst. Let's get this big husk of a thing to the guild hall some way or another. Does anybody have rope?
I do.
I can make silk. That's about it. And it's not necessarily the most sanitary choices.
Don't you make that out of your saliva?
Cigarettes, but wait, can moths make silk? I know caterpillars can, but I don't think moths.
I mean, they make cocoons.
The moths actually produce silk. Certain breeds of them.
Oh.
Wait, I have a grappling hook. Can I just use that to?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, here, this will help.
Unless you decided that you wanted to.
Nah, I'm just.
I
Okay,
just have plain rope.
I'm gonna hook it with like the inside of its mouth, I guess, and start dragging it. And I hand a part of the rope over to Domeric and Mothman.
So after picking up my axe, I'm gonna take the rope and start pulling that.
Thank you. And then we tug.
Cedric is watching like, yeah.
But don't stand there. Grab one of the little ones and help out.
Okay.
Hold up.
We did it! Yay! Strength.
Cedric does an amazing strength check of a mighty and unstoppable.
Oh, sorry, that was a save. I meant.
As for Octave. So you guys are all able to do it with strength of a total of 35. As for Octavia, as Tori has taken a liking of calling it, he's gonna swoop down and pick up the tongue.
Disgusting. But who am I to judge?
Yeah, I'm planning on taking a long bath after this. Being in the fields by itself is making me feel poor.
Well, I'm Q for the sanitary kind, but who am I to know?
Actually, come to think of it, I haven't touched the ground
Can we
Oh,
just?
yes, I have. Never mind.
If we're willing to wait
So
several
he lifts
days.
up the tongue,
Chip chop.
whilst pointing it away from his body as to avoid unsanitary measures. And I think that's where we're going to call it tonight.
Yay!
Okay.
We did it. Can I heal?
Not yet, no.
Not
When you rest.
you could ask the Mothman after he gave you temporary hit points.
I think I'll just get some nap.
So, there was only one victim. This whole encounter. Only
No,
one person got hit.
Hitofina. Oh, I thought I meant of the frogs. Hitofina.
Oh no. Only one of our party members got hit.
And of course, it had to be the ranged member.
Honestly, I was just there like the whole time, like, come on, try to hit me. I want to test this AC.
I have no armor.
I have 18.
Alright.
Next level, I have 19.
Oh yeah, XP. Do we level up? I wanna level up.
I don't think we level up from frogs.
Also,
Not yet, you do.
that's a problem for next session.
I want XP. What do I get at level 2? Hold on. Chip, 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 chip.
Well, it depends if Pop Tart's using Milestone or XP.
Adept
And
marks.
I'll use a little bit of both.
Oh wait, I'm already at level 2, aren't I?
No.
No, because
Wow,
the thing
like
that
everyone else.
Freaky did to me made me level 2 for some reason.
What?
You're... Wait, where was it?
Oh my god, did you accident... you told me you had no level.
What? I don't have any levels, I have no experience.
I asked you what your level said, not your XP.
Not XP?
Spade. That number next to Gunslinger Fighter. That one, that's your level.
Oh yeah, 1.
I am going to strangle you.
What?
Don't worry, he just goofed up. Come on.
How does this mess things up?
Like, at all.
Yeah, but I spent a good 40-something minutes to an hour pointing every single little tiny thing out to him and giving him step-by-step instructions.
Okay, yeah, but I'm still level 1.
That's good. Why'd you say you were level 2 just now?
I don't know. I thought in levels there was like weird thing. What was it? Fucking in fighter. When I chose my class, you're like, oh, something level 2. Or I think it was because of my proficiency. You're like, oh, you only get this at level 2. There was an exception or whatever.
No.
So you each gain 60 XP.
So we put 60 in the XP bar.
Hmm.
What does that do?
And once you get to a certain number.
How much XP do we need for the level 2?
I think it's 100, 200.
And what was the thing you sent me, Freaky? Chip, 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 chip. Freaky's call.
It is 300 XP.
Oh,
Wow.
that's a lot.
This is gonna be a long campaign.
then again, this was
That's
a
like 5 of
pretty...
these encounters.
Yeah, then again, this was a pretty easy encounter, all things considered.
No, I was referring to the fact that we spent our entire playtime on that one combat.
Oh, come on, man! It was good. It was a good combat. Like
it was the first battle, so now people have caught on to things, so it's probably going to be way faster for the next ones.
Okay, anyone who's still unsure how to do things with their character sheet, perform attacks, arrange a combat or map, set up music in-game, or just how to use Roll20, please come talk to me at some point before the next session, so that I can
Yeah,
teach
we
you
both
how.
know who you're alluding to.
That was actually to Spade as well, and Tori, who is not here, but I will be helping her anyway. She still needs help unlearning.
So, other than my inadequacy in some of the systems and all that, any other DM critiques?
Preparation.
All right.
Okay, Freaky, you made me. You know the. Oh wait, can I assume that I reload my bullet?
Yes, you can do
so
that
1,
when
2,
combat
3, 4,
ends.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Next to my second win, and the bullets, you made me put an open slot for something. Was that action surge?
Yeah, but you don't have that yet.
Yeah, I'm just reading ahead. Second level. And so, how long does it take for things like second win and action surge to refresh or whatever?
I believe they refresh on a short or long rest. It would be in the description, and if you read it, you would know.
Long rest.
It says that for both of them, or does it say short or long rest?
Both of them. For both second win, you must first finish a short or long rest. Second one, it is also short or. So.
A short or long rest?
Well, yeah, but what's the difference? Like, is
a short rest takes 1 hour. A long rest takes 8 hours. A short rest is sitting down and catching your breath for 1 hour. A long rest is 8 hours of sleep and lazing around somewhere.
Also, Spade.
Yeah.
I wish that you objected to Scaros giving you guys temporary hit points and a D4 on your next saving throw.
Was that magic?
Brand of it. It's a bit complicated.
Don't trust it. Also, I did not use that 1d4 saving. I don't know.
I didn't use any of the temp HP.
Unless the skill says that it wears off after a period of time.
It does not.
At third level, you choose an archetype to strive to emulate in your combat style.
You have that indefinitely.
What? What's a martial archetype?
That's where you would choose gunslinger. Because right now you're just a fighter, you're not a gunslinger. You technically shouldn't have firearm proficiency, but Pop-Tart lets you start with that.
Such as champion.
No, he's been training ever since he's a baby cat.
Yeah, that's why you let him start with it.
Baby Cashmere pistol.
Looking up to a certain somebody that will not be named yet.
5th level, I get double attack?
Yeah, you gain multi-attack, so you can attack 2 times.
Whoa,
and at even later levels, you can attack 3 and even 4 times.
Wait, 4 times?
Who needs Fang the Hammer when I can just shoot 4 times?
3 times is the max for fighters, or at least with attacks.
Okay, give me a second, as I need to tell.
Hold on, when you reach 4th level, and again at 6, 7, 8, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, extra attack times 3 at 20 at. Oh shit, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
And then you can action surge for an additional 4 attacks. That's fighters. Still think they're boring?
Oh, I never really thought that they were boring. Just like, what's the word? I'm searching for it.
Weak? You thought they were a weak class?
No, more specific. It's mostly just focused into fighting, really. You don't really expand much into things other than fighting most of the time.
No, fighters can be good at other things than just fighting. And you also have to count with like fighters usually have like high dexterity scores, high strength scores, high constitution scores. So, you know, drinking in a bar, they can win contests and maybe gold. Their strength will let them like do grapple checks really easy. They can pick up and lift and shove and throw heavy things around. They can like charge at people and shove them more easily. They can
Yeah, but
run
so
and
can a
jump and shit.
paladin.
Yeah, that's the strength score thing. But think,
What I mean is like what makes like the fighter really unique is mostly fighting related.
yeah, it's almost like that's the namesake of the class.
Yeah, I know, and that's why it's not that it's weak, it's super strong. It's just that it's really specific.
Yeah. Well,
And I like
spellcasters
to,
are utility people.
yeah, that's why I'm someone who's really more of a supporter. So I'm naturally just inclined to choose casters and things with magic or things that have uses other outside of combat.
Right.
But yeah, no, fighters are if when it comes to combat, fighters are monsters.
Yeah. I mean, later down the line with like warlocks, 4 Eldritch blasts, all with your charisma modifier added. So if you have a +5 charisma, it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 20 base damage. Or wait, 20, 24 base damage. Well, okay, 20 base damage if all 4 beams hit, and then 4d10s.
Yeah, but if a fighter
Now let's say you mix
has like
Eldritch Spear. Now you're shoving them 10 feet every time you hit them.
Alright.
true,
Freaky, you're next.
What?
Alright, so remember the message I sent you, reflective.
Mm-hmm.
This is effectively referring to your dream, REM sleep, and all that. What this means is that your dreams give you insight as
You cut out.
your dreams give you insight as to your current state of being.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you just gotta interpret it in whatever way. But anyway, just do me a favor and keep this anonymous.
Well, that's why I'm putting it in my allies and organizations tab and not just writing it in the Discord.
Alright. Up, next to Domeric.
it's just a talk about fighters in general
Okay,
that we had. Like fighters are beasts when it comes to combat. But yeah, that's basically why I don't usually play fighter is because fighters are really combat specific, and I'm more someone who tries to branch out with outside of combat uses and utility.
With a little bit of creativity, you can be incredibly useful outside of combat.
damn it.
Yeah,
I
Roomba.
wanted to be creative.
but I still like having magic.
Well, I don't know. I think Cashmere's a pretty creative character, if you ask.
Roomba.
Yep.
Gonna drag you into a message from God. You know, for a second?
Baba,
Okay.
your turn. Alright. Now I was reading my fighter stuff. The thing about the... Where was it? Yeah, ability score improvement, whatever the hell that is. 6, 8, 12, 14, 16, 19.
Every even number is a +1. Every
Except
even number.
19.
Yeah. Over 10. 19 is not an even number.
Or you can increase 2 ability score.
Or one. You can increase. An ability score increase is. You can increase
Ability
one
score
ability score by
improvement is
2.
Insane.
Yeah, you get a limited number of them per your character, though.
Yeah, I'm
Anyway.
definitely gonna branch out into what is it? Dexterity.
Alright.
Charisma.
Or you can take a feat.
Yeah, what is a feat? Because you're like, oh, take a feat. Like
It's a new
It's,
feature ability.
It's effectively just like either.
Like, Cedric is a variant human, so he starts with a feat. His feat was Magic Initiate, that's why he can cast Cure Wounds and Guidance and Sacred Flame.
It doesn't say I can get a feat.
No, because Roll20 is an asshole.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, you'd have to do that externally and add it.
Then
yourself.
there's extra attack. 9th level, you can reroll a saving fail.
Anyway, Pop-Tart needs to drag you into secrets, I think.
No, I've done it
You
for
already-
everyone.
You know I wasn't there for the whole fighter talk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to tell Tori about hers when she gets back,
Yeah.
as she's
3 times
You
Boy,
just
physically
message it
confused
to
about
her
it.
in private messages, probably.
17 level. And then martial arts types. Oh wait, there's another martial archetype?
You only get one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's plenty of martial archetypes, like Champion, Cavalier, Battle Master, Eldritch Knight, Gunslinger.
Additional fighting style. Spirit, critical survivor. Yada yada yada. But yes, I'm happy with mine.
Later down the line, you get another fighting style, so remember when you had to choose between
I
archery
get 2
or
fighting
dueling?
styles?
Later
No,
down
no,
the
no.
line, you get another one.
Only with champion.
Ah, yeah, that's true.
I don't get another fighting style.
I mean, you might not need it because you get the special trick shots, which would basically amount to something as good or better.
Kashmir surprisingly lacks aptitude in combat.
You could have taken the close quarters shooter from other Arcana. When making a range attack while you are within 5 feet of a hostile creature, you do not have disadvantage on the attack roll. Your range attack ignore half cover and 3/4 cover against targets within 30 feet of you. You have a +1 bonus to attack on range attacks.
That would be fitting of your I want to be the most accurate gun in the West thing. Or you could take the mobile feat, which is if you make an attack and if you hit or miss.
Oh, that's a fighting style. That's a fighting style that could have been taken instead of archery.
Yeah.
There's more fighting styles than the one I'm reading right now?
Unearthed Arcana is basically unfinished content. It's test content.
Unearthed Arcana?
It's like beta. It's like a beta build.
What is it called? Close range.
Close quarters shooter.
Close quarters shooter. Whoa. You're trained in. Whoa. That's. How many of these fighting styles do I not know of? You're trained in making ranged. Close quarters. A +1 bonus on ranged attacks and +2. Yeah, that seems much better for for
Like next level, I get a fighting style, and I'm going straight for defense.
yeah.
But
I'm gonna ask if retcon into having close quarters shooter. Do you think it's legal if I retcon my archery fighting style for close quarters shooter?
Pop-Tart.
Alright, for when he comes back.
What are you retconning it to?
I'm gonna change my fighting style archery close quarters shooter.
In which case, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, alright, that was surprisingly easy. Thank you.
You get a +1 to attack rolls, so go to the attack modifier, change it to +1.
I'm gonna change it right now. To +1 and change the name from archery to close quarter shooter.
Yeah.
Whoa. What the hell's going on? Calm down.
Also, go to your features and traits, click plus.
Can I just put CCS, close quarter shooter?
No. You're going to type all this out and you're going to like it. Anyway, can someone copy paste the feat into the chat form so you can copy paste things?
The feat
close
what?
quarters shooter.
The feat close, or the fighting style, whatever the fuck it is.
It's in the chat.
Oh, okay. So yeah, fighting style.
I sent all the fighting styles.
Oh god. So yeah, just put fighting style : close quarters shooter and then paste the
Not gonna lie, I kinda like the Mariner.
The what?
The Mariner.
The hell's a mariner?
Basically you're a sailor. That's what that means.
So oh no, am I gonna have to write all of this out?
You can copy paste it.
No, I can't because it comes
Just
out.
help me like one man.
Okay, why can't you? I've done this before, so I know you can, so please tell me your excuse so I can explain how to fix this.
There you go. It's okay, I just copied from Domerix. Sorry, Roomba. Mixing up names. When making a ranged attack while you're within 5 feet, so I don't have disadvantage. And I only have +1 and +2. I think this is much more within his alley.
10.
Deep start.
10. I can get all the equipment that I want to get now. I can get the maul, I can get the lance, and I can get the mason's tool for that chisel.
Alright, I think I'm Why do I have 4 proficiency on the firearm? Oh, is that my dexterity? Plus proficiency bonus. Alright, yeah, I get it. Hold on, can someone remind me what I put in?
You cut out what?
Can someone remind me what I need to put in deals?
Just tell me the end part of that sentence, as it always cuts that part out.
Ideals, what do I put?
Oh, it's effectively what you want.
Oh, I put that in bonds. Stupid me.
You can put it in both. Doesn't really matter.
Ideals are your moral standing. So give us an example of his moral standing in ideals.
I had like a 50-minute conversation with
her. Yes, he did.
About I don't know how to summarize it.
Well, you don't have to do the entire thing, just give like a small example.
Pop-Tart, how would you summarize that?
I'll be back.
We'll do what's needed. Don't think about it.
Alright. Yeah. That seems pretty reasonable. Wait, I need to... Okay, there it is. Okay, now let me put this in bio.
God, this is fucking hell. Spade.
Yeah.
Just be glad that you're not doing what
What are
I
you
have
doing?
to. I have to fill out the spells for.
Wait, actually, I shouldn't put
Fill
this.
in a class?
No,
Fill in a whole class?
Kind of. Kind
Yeah.
of. I
Yeah.
effectively get miniature spell lists
Character sheet.
and have to write down every. Or just
Character's
delete a lot
backstory.
of spaces.
Additional features and traits. What? The character's appearance.
Yeah, the PDFs are really a bitch when it comes to that.
Motherfucking mystics. Yeah, sure, I start off with 6 skill proficiencies, but at what cost? God damn it! I brought the victory fanfare. Now my entire recommended is just uh Final Fantasy OSTs.
I could have maximized my damage and just dual wielded hand axe. Whatever.
Yeah, do it for the roleplay, Mike. Because I like imagining just Domeric with 3 different weapons. Oh wait, 2. My bad.
For now, it's Warhammer that he mostly uses, or hand axes if he can't reach a target.
Also,
2
wouldn't you
hand
have to
axes.
sacrifice your shield
What?
wielding hand axes?
What?
Wouldn't you have to sacrifice your shield for the second hand axe?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, next level, I have 17 AC without shield.
Why not make yourself unkillable? Have a shield.
Yeah. That was the initial plan. Then I thought, like, I could have a maul. If there is any drops of like good weapons that require 2 hands, I might drop the shield, but until then I'll just keep the shield.
I'm just waiting for the day
Alright, I'm back. Talk shit
where I
about me
could
louder.
tell Cedric to just hold this while I pick you up and.
5th level. 5th level, I get my steed.
Well,
You summon a steed through the power of justice, apparently.
let's see.
Freakiest title just feels a bit mean-spirited.
A 5th level Cedric can make a ball of fire that'll absolutely murder everything within 10 feet of it. He just throw fistfuls of D6s.
Allies and organization.
Oh, here comes the new title.
Enjoy it.
Hmm? Oh. Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. I don't get it.
It's a Doctor Who reference.
I caught
yeah.
that, but how does it correspond?
Because I can't stop imagining Cedric just wearing one of the outfits of the Doctor. And now neither can you.
Actually, I very much can. Because I don't watch Doctor Who.
I always do.
Okay, I'm gonna be heading off to sleep.
Alright, good night.
Good night.
Should probably do the same.
Yes, good night, motherfuckers.
Yeah,
good
there
night,
is school
people of the
tomorrow.
stream.
Buenos dias.